whack. It's whack. I don't do this often. You don't. Huh. I'm bad. Hey, I'm sorry. I was trying to tell my mom so it's back on. That was annoying. It wasn't even my Wi-Fi. It kicked me on its own. How sad. Why'd you do that? It was because of what we were talking about. Truly, we are Jazzy. We're back. I wouldn't let me reconnect. Danny, I don't know. It just said it like reconnected, and I would try to, and it wouldn't let me. But my Wi-Fi was on. Like music kept going, other phones, everything else would stream. Really, I used to not have hardly any issues, and then I would say about 3 weeks ago, my Wi-Fi just started being, and I even got a new router and a new modem. So like, I don't know why. I'm hoping that it doesn't do that to me when I'm making phone calls tomorrow and working, because that will really, well, not tomorrow, today, because that would really suck, quite frankly. No, we're not trying to watch horse stuff. Why do we think we're trying to watch horse stuff right now? Dang, man, basements. So no, Calvin, because it kicked me off. Yeah, I might need to do that. I need to look into it, because this is like where I do all my streaming, because this is where the chameleons are at. So when it comes to handling, it just depends like on every individual chameleon. They're all gonna have a different tolerance level for it. Oh dang, I need to change it to all comments. I hate that. I hate that so much. I can see all comments now. And it also depends on species. Like veiled chameleons are notorious for just like, you're not ever going to be able to handle them, because they're notorious punk heads that will forever hate you and absolutely loathe your existence. Most of my males have calmed down over time. Most of my male panthers have calmed down over time. With that being said, some of my females, like, they're gonna always hate me. Like, that's just how it is. Like, some of my females are just gonna always not. But the best attempts to getting to where you can handle them, it's all about establishing trust. You want them to eventually view you as the walking tree that brings food, so they no longer view you as fear. But always remember, it may not work like that. You might just have one that's always scared of you. But would be like, so who was it trying to get out? If you have a chameleon, like they're in their enclosure and they don't come out to you or whatever, if you gently take your one hand, you kind of like, never grab them from like don't ever grab them. But kind of like gently chase it with this hand and trick them to climb up your other hand. And don't try and just hold them though, especially if they're like freaking out on you. And you'll know when they're freaking out on you. What you should do is like have an established, like, here's your like free roam area. Not really, don't let them just free roam your house. Like, they're not the reptile for that. So like by a house, by a window, like a house plant, something like that, and then give them something yummy, like a hornworm or a soup worm. And eventually, if that continues to go over well for you, eventually you're gonna be the walking tree that brings them food and takes them to a cool place. Walking food tree. That's what we want to be. My boys, they kind of like me now. I'm walking food tree. I'm also their walking wingman, walking tree, food tree. I bring them girls. I'm their wingman. So they're like, yeah, this is cool. This one's cool. Gambino, were you trying to drink that cute little water droplet off that leaf, or almost like you're eating it? How are the lovebirds doing? Well, they're loving it up. See, it's never like a comfortable position by any means. Like for these guys, like they're always just like in the craziest positions. I always feel so bad for the female. Like homegirl's just squished under there. Like that's definitely not freaking comfortable by any means. Like ouchies, poor thing. But that's just how it is. That's just how it is for them. No, I mean he's just getting it. Like they're locked up. I can't leave. I can't go anywhere, man. Eric's back. Look at Gambino looking all like, he's like, well, he's giving you like that classic like, welp. Yeah, anyways, guy got to go now. So he would slap his knees and like, it's time to go if he was like a Midwestern human. Poor girl. It's so rough on the girls. Hi, Johnny. Kenny mother effing powers, how are you? Oh, that's right. That's what I was going to get out. I was going to get Maui out. Maui. Because Maui is actually John Gotti's son, and he's a really good hunter. A really great hunter. I've never had 6 hours, thank God, but I have I've had 2 hours. They've been locked up for probably around 30 minutes now. I'm hoping it's just, it is like 2:30. And now I had to make sure none of the other lights are going to turn off because, dude, that just, actually, I mean, I probably could turn their lights off. But I'll just keep the main light on. So if anybody else would like, I'll do that, maybe. It actually took quite a bit of time for them to actually lock up. They had to find just the right spot. Now look at who I got. Oh yeah, well yeah, thanks too. They've been in their box, and like almost every single time like a chameleon's taken out of its box, it is in a position of vulnerability because you're you're over it. Like you're usually, the box is here, you're up here. So anything, chameleons, when they get taken out by predators in the wild, it's usually like the predators usually come from above. So that's their natch, because they're always looking, Oh, it's Maui. Maui's a juvenile red-bodied blue-bar ambilobe. He's John Gotti's son. He is my holdback from the clutch I did produce with John Gotti and Griselda. They told me to tell you, oh, you're a chameleon whisperer. You're the chameleon whisperer? Maui says, are you now? Mouskers, are you ready? They do turn different colors. He's actually in his resting colors. He has a lot of red resting on him. So when he fires up, that green that will turn bright red. His blue bars get brighter. The red on him gets even brighter. And his blue bars actually start to fade white towards the bottom. He's gorgeous. Oh my God, it's a lizard. Oh no, not a lizard. Not a check-footed lizard. Oh no. Stick around, you see this super worm. It's gonna become snap. Calvin, he's real cool. He is not a confident male, but he is an amazing hunter. Okay, so this is about a foot away right now. Are you gonna go for it? Yeah, he is. What are you looking at over there? What's attracting you over there? Is it because the chameleons are getting it? There you go, buddy. Something keeps he's really interested in the buck, but something else keeps getting his attention over there. It's like as soon as he goes to try and get the bug, here, well, I'll make you closer. Maybe if you don't, he's looking for a lady. He's like, man, where's my girl? Look at the stripes on his eyes. He's literally just looking for a girl. He's like, I know there's one out there. Stop, there's food. He's like, where is she? Where is she? Get the worm. I can't see the comments, by the way, right now, you guys. It's right there, buddy. And it's like in front of your face. I'm not even trying to have you work for it. You're so interested. I love seeing like two of your instincts collide right now. You're leaving your freaking tongue out, you derpy. Two instincts right now are driving this poor young male bonkers. Feed or duck. Which? Look at that. Those dark stripes on his eyes, those are part of mating patterns that males will get when they're trying to show off to a girl, like when they see a female. So homeboy, you can look at that. Just eat the damn worm. It's right in front of you. I'm not gonna give you a girl. There's actually, I brag about you being such a good hunter, but you're not thinking about that right now. Glenn, you're so funny. You're a spider on your shoulder. No, there's not. Get it, dude. It's very. You're actually gonna get it this time? Oh, you poor thing. He's being so torn right now with eating. You see that happening like right before your eyes though. It's like literally it locks in to get the super worm, and then he's like, wait a minute, there's a lady. Here you go, dude, get it. There you go. Here you go, Maui. See? There you go. There you go. You don't have to impress it or nothing. You just eat it. You don't have to show off your mad, amazing mating display or anything, buddy. There you go. Good job. Here's the thing. You should always shoot, because you can go get the lady now still too, but you should always choose the snack first, sir. At least for the chameleons. Wow, look at this gorgeous blue bars. This is my breeder geek out moment. He's got perfectly structured, perfect, clean blue bars. He's literally got the perfect ambilobi Y bar. So a lot of ambilobis will have that middle bar that looks like the letter Y. That's ambilobi usually, and I love really well-defined bars like that. Bacon or babes, such a hard dude. Pumpkin. You know what? I feel like some men who've like been with the same girl for years like might also, are they like Maureen it, or do I get bacon? If they had to choose, I feel like there's a good chunk of y'all who would be like bacon. Like I do. Why do I look like Madonna? And this is my favoriteest. I'm joking. I'll say that for you guys. Celebrity comment I've had. Thank you. Madonna and her. Probably because I'm not tan like Angelina Jolie. I would imagine probably that, but I am a brunette. But not as dark of a brunette as her. I don't have the contrast. Heather. Oh, okay. He's just like upstairs. I have to be real quiet. I have to walk by where the kids are sleeping. What you're saying, this is Madonna, but this is Angelina Jolie. I got the front face of her. I'll take that. Are you kidding me? Thank you. No. What would you do anyway? From casting couch? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, good. Look at that. See how dark the stripes are on his eyes and his face? He wants... I just paired him up with his girl the other night. So I guess he's still like... Did your boyfriend also like what you do? Kate is very supportive of it. I mean, my boyfriend is. Shoot, he got me Mr. Meeseeks, my Abanja. He used to be more involved with my lives, but he's just so busy with his job or business. He's already got some love. I'm just hoping that clutch actually, like, it's an amazing pairing. The Dom sire is crazy awesome looking. The neon sign is upstairs, and yes, right, Versace. Cade bought me my neon sign. You're amazing. But some people don't know, like, they may or may not have seen it, but I have a really cool of my profile picture, my Midwest Panther Chameleons logo, a neon sign that he got. It was so freaking dope. Yeah, well, he's like, her love language, I think, is freaking chameleons. Naively carry the iguana. I really don't know anything about iguana. As I said, I mean, my only interaction wasn't a good interaction with an iguana. And not that I'm like, is it not dangerous to the skin? Like, no. So some, like, amphibians, like frogs, our skin's not good for them because of all of our oils. Basically, the way that their frog skin is, like, well, they absorb whatever touches them. So you either need to wear gloves or super duper wash your hands like really good right before you handle them. These guys, it's not like that. This is a whole different, they don't absorb water through their skin. Scales, their scales are actually a different type. I forget, oh God, what type of scales do they have? It's a different type of scale. But are they harmful for my skin? No. With that being said, am I going to go and like touch my eyeballs right after handling one of my chameleons? No, I wouldn't recommend that. You should wash your hands. Some do secrete toxins through their skin, but like poison dart frogs are poison dart frogs in the wild, but they'll become a dart frog soon into captivity because they're no longer eating the bug that, I think the insect that they eats a certain plant that is very toxic or poisonous, and then when they eat that bug, that's why they actually have the poison. It's because of their environment. Like, they don't have that in captivity, so that's why you have dart frogs as pets. My name is Brittany or Brittany. Most people just say Brittany, which that's just the common thing. I prefer, like, whatever. Wait, what? My name, so here's the thing that hold on, I gotta put something on my lip. I freaking hate that about lip gloss. It's the one thing I hate about lip gloss. I freaking hate that. The way it starts to, ugh, I hate that. It's so awful. It's like, I know my lips aren't chapped, but then like when it starts to finally like, okay, we're done, like the lip product that is, okay, sorry, anyway. Oh my god, look at that. I just totally controversial. Yeah, did I not? I thought, I'm not going to get them out. I don't want to work. Well, you know, I think a zoo would be cool. No, my name was supposed to be B-R-I-T anyway, but then my biological dad spelled my name wrong on the birth certificate, and my mom was unconscious for 4 days after having me, so she didn't know until it was too late. So pissed off. Venezuela in the house. You what? He's pretty. I do like that. Are they done yet? They're still doing the thing. I breed Panther Chameleons. I have other animals. I have 2 dogs and a cat. I have a gargoyle gecko. Like, I guess I could show you. The reason I don't get my gargoyle gecko out, Koopa is his name. Yes, from Mario. Koopa. Geckos jump, which is normal, but when he lands on the ground, homeboy takes off and he hides behind my female chameleon rack. And I was stupid. I didn't get the rack with wheels, so like I can't move the rack of chameleons because like I'm not that strong. Yeah, it's really annoying. And he does it every time now. Look, oh, hey Calvin. So 3 months is usually when male Panther chameleons start to show some coloration. It's usually around 3 months. And then every time they shed, you'll notice a lot more color. It's so cool. 6 months, about 6 months is when they're really popping, but they're not done. Like, they will still have more color development, changes, up until their most noticeable growth, like physical growth and color development, is until they're a year old. They will typically still have some growth and changes until they're 18 months. The most noticeable in my experience with Panthers are the red body blue bars. So like John Gotti, his sire, didn't hardly have any red on him until he was 18 months old. Like even when he was 13 months old, he was just blue and green. Even when he'd fire up, he was just like, he had like a little bit of red, but not like how he is now. That was 18 months. So red body blue bars, Ambulobes, they tend to take the full 18 months for you to know what they actually look like. Which is another reason when it comes to this color of Ambulobe that it's hard to find true red body blue bars, because when you're pairing a male up and he's a year old and you think that's what he looks like, he might not be done developing his colors. Normally he's not. So that's actually what he's going to be passing to his young. So then you got people that are like, oh, but the green doesn't go away or whatever, and they're not really a red body blue bar. Oh my God, just finna. So Calvin, yeah, you're gonna get. He's still sometimes 4 months old they get where they're popping a bit more, but 6 months is like when they're really popping their color. Versace, I appreciate being here. How long after pairing do you know if the mating was successful? So with female Panthers, most of the time they're going to start to show gravid colors, which is, I don't have any gravid females right now, but basically they get really dark, almost black, but then they have like markings of really almost neon bright pink, orange, peach colors is what they will start showing. And their bellies get big. Usually about a month, maybe 2 months after they pair up, they'll lay eggs. some females like Bonita, I can get Bonita out for you guys. Bonita does hardly ever show any. I've never seen her in gravid colors. I just have to keep an eye on her belly and like how fat is she before I know she's gonna lay eggs or not. She is like my little dog chameleon. I swear, Bonita, my female Bonita, is like a dog in a chameleon suit. I swear, she's so sweet. Cal, if I could find a picture, I can actually show you a picture of John Gotti before he was 18 months. And I was kind of disappointed. I was like, well, hot damn, I bought, because I don't know if you remember saying this, he was my most expensive ambulobe Panther Chameleon. So let me pull up his picture. It shouldn't take me long to actually pull his picture up. I was like, nah, I guess I didn't luck out. I got the not red body blue bar ambulobe. I shouldn't have to go too far. Okay, so here, where are those pictures? Drive. Where is Dan? Yo, it's a chick from the other night. I am happy you like them. Oh, so I look like I'm a strong and powerful individual, you're saying, huh? When you see me, you're like, she's so strong. I'm looking up to see if I can find this picture real quick. So you can see, like, so with your being a cross locale, so Abanja locales, they are 18 months, so they're done growing and developing color. Abanjas will take 18 months. That's one of the reasons that they're more expensive than ambulobe. So one reason is the females don't have as large of clutches with Abanja as compared to ambulobe. Like ambulobe, you will usually get around 25 babies in a clutch usually. Abanja, it's like 15 babies, 10, 15. They're smaller clutches typically. They also grow slower and they're not as big as the ambulobes. So they grow and develop slower. So what that translates to is the keeper who bred them is going to be taking care of them longer. They also are smaller clutches. That's another reason they're going to be a bit more. Now mine was on the higher end. Mine is at like the higher end of Abanja pricing. So they're done pairing up. Let me get her real quick. Let me get her out. And then I'm going to show you the picture of John Gotti. Sorry, but this will trump the picture and Bonita too. Damn. So look at this. Dude, no, you get out of her way. Get out of her way. That right there is gravid coloring. She's telling him to back the F off. We're done. So that's gravid. So I would imagine that was pretty successful because damn it, dude. He's freaking guarding me from getting her too. Shit. So that's one thing that they'll do. Male panthers have been documented in the wild actually just guarding the female from up afterwards, not letting nobody else get to her. They'll just like hang around her. But homeboy, I'm gonna get you out of here. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Dude. He is like not gonna let me do this, I don't think. You're gonna come out. Nope. I gotta get her. He's like, no, let me back at her, man. Let me back at. That is her way of like, I'm done for the night. We're done pairing up. But as you know, she's so receptive that just last night she was lifting her tail up for a male. So it's not that she's not receptive, she's just done, or she's just done now. That's actually gravid coloration. It doesn't necessarily, in this case, it means I'm done. I'm done. We're not doing it again. So back she goes into her enclosure where I'm going to give her crickets. From watching lizards, dude, man, go see him. Hell. Here you go, baby girl. You get her in your own home. So, she's looking over at him, so pissed off still. Dude, hey, Mr. Meeseeks, buddy, you may not, she's pissed off at you, sweetheart. I don't know what you did wrong there, but she's freaking glaring at you. She hates you. You want to come here? You're done for the night. She's like, wait, Mom, wait, what? Yeah, you're done. You're done. We're done with that tonight, okay? So, like, we're all done. We're getting tired. We don't want to babysit you guys so you can have any more like Netflix and chill time. No more Netflix and chill time for them. No, because I don't think that was going to be Netflixing and chilling. That was going to be like, that was about to be like Netflixing and throwing some hands. Let me do this to you real quick. Okay. Where did it go? Oh, I'm aware, buddy boy. I'm aware, sir. There is... Okay. Hot damn, dude. Okay, no, you're done. We're done with the females. We're done with the girl tonight. No more for you. Don't be greedy. That's more than like Helix has ever gotten, because Helix still hasn't been able to do that yet. But now that I have the room, I can go and get this girlfriend from my friend Jonathan. I just wanted to get a female with a really good yellow body blue. I'm sorry, yellow body. There you go, buddy. Yes. We need that for you. We do. Okay. There you go, buddy. All right. He's still in it. He's like, man, bring her back. He's like, where'd she go? He goes, this bitch, she took her away from me. You should be happy. He's like, where is she? Bae, come back, Bae. Where's Bae? Where Bae at? Look at him, like all head tilting, looking for his love. He's like making himself all standing up, all high, just like he's like, man, we did it down there. Hey, boo, you down here now? Oh, he's looking for his girlfriend. He goes, where she be at? Last I looked, she was by the food over here. Is she here too? I don't see her here. Where is she? Where is she at? Where she is? Boo thing. Yeah, so this is he's a very good example of a true wild type northern, a higher region Abanja. Gorgeous coloration. He's my man, where that sandwich is? You got some crickets, they're all for you now, sir. He's like, she goes, boo thing. He goes, boo thing loved crickets. He's looking over here like, man, when I look at crickets, it reminds me of her. He's not even interested in crickets. He's still looking for her. Poor buddy. She's not there no more. He's not there no more. He ain't there. She's gone. She did not. She said no more. He's still looking for her. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Man, my boo thing gone. Yeah, everything. He's like, man, she was over here on this stick. We did it on this stick here. She's not there no more. Please write a country song about Mr. Meeseek's woes. Like, crickets remind me of her. Well, how did it go? How would I even go? Okay, real quick. I was trying to find a picture of John Gotti before he... and then I'm going to get these lights off. Oh, Bonita, damn it. Well, I said that, but I don't think... You think a Jamaican accent for Mr. Meeseek? He's still looking for her. This is freaking pathetic. Oh. Like, why am I all like, I'm feeling bad for you, even though you first, look at that. He's like, where is she? He's like, where'd she go? Is she here, man? So this guy actually, it gets confusing because most of the time you're going to say Abanja has a V, which is hella confusing. I'll have to actually get two out at the same time to show you that, but Abanjas have the V, Sabambas have a U. But that's not always foolproof, but that's like the bar, that like the stand, whatever. You think he's British? He is more of a refined chameleon of mine. I will say that. He is definitely particular. I don't know. He's elegant. He's actually looking for Boo. He's looking for Boo. Yeah, he's going to go and drink all the... All right. Back to... I'm sorry. I was trying to get pictures of John Gotti. Wait, okay, we're not going to 2020. I need 24. Yeah, 2024 is a year that. All right, wait. Really scrolling down. Maybe not take a lot of pictures. Hot damn, we're just in March. You're gonna be kind of it's gonna be crazy, like when you see like how little bit of red this dude had when he was a year old with John Gotti. And now he's got, I mean, he is more blue than other red body blue bars, which is one of the way they look. It's where they have a lot of blue bars. Um, but he had no red at all. He had hardly any red, I should say. Oh my god. Come on now. Oh my. I'm mad at myself for how many pictures I used to take. Okay, tonight. Here we go. Okay. This was John Gotti. He was over a year old in this picture. And he has like literally hardly any, he has a little bit on he has hardly any red. Hardly any red. He was gorgeous. I love his blues and greens. He had really gorgeous blues and greens. Do I have a better close-up of him? Dude, I'm like really, like here, like hardly, like just on his face. He had not yet developed all those reds. Dude, I would be too. I'm so, isn't he married? That's what I was saying, like. But that's what's cool too about his babies is that you're able to tell pretty fast if they're going to be looking like him or Maui. Yeah, he was real pretty. He was just. Alright, so I get some light. Oh god, now. Poor Macy's. Now he's like, is she over here? He's still looking. He's still so looking for her. Poor guy. He's still kind of like a little head bob, thinking that maybe she's like hiding behind a leaf and she'll see his head bob. I'm like, oh, I can't resist. I'm sorry. I am talking about you, dude. I am talking about you, dude. I am. I know she's not here. She was giving us a very clear message that she was done, so she's not in there anymore, sir. He's not even pissed off at the phone, which is unusual. He's so... Oh. Buddy boy. I'm sorry, handsome man. But she is gone. She is gone. You can rest assured, though, she won't be with another guy. Like, she's only your dude. Well, this guy, he's not available, but... This guy actually he cost me $1,000 before shipping. Dude, he's like, she here? Maybe here? Wait a minute, she's gonna be down there, I think. Dude. Yeah, but now he's like, where is she? He's like, I actually love the... She did not want nothing to do with him, though. Nothing. That one. So that's a Banja. I would say price range for a Banja is usually 700,000 range. I was on the higher end, but if you understand his lineage, the quality, the genetic diversity with his lineage, because I was right. His sire is actually wild caught, which is freaking insane. That without like much like human like trait breeding for certain traits or whatever, like that is F1. So Abanjas are gorgeous locale. He has made a Banja my favorite locale. Now, I will always breed Ambelobi because Ambelobi has such a color variety compared to others. Nosy B. So, Boudreaux, I have not yet been successful to even pair them because Boudreaux is afraid of the girls, too. Now, I know they're gorgeous, and I love that color that they are. They're really pretty Caribbean ocean color they get. But if I could only have 3 locales, if I could only have 3 different locale projects going on, and I would say given an opportunity to start Nkefi, I might switch the Nosy Bee for Nkefi. I don't know. But I hear Nkefi, a lot of the ones that we think are Nkefi are not actually true Nkefis. So I don't know. Another locale I'd love to get into is Nosy Metzio. There's not that many. I don't know that there's actually true real breeders of that locale in the U.S. There's one in Germany, I think. But one of the issues is they think people are going to an easier location to get Nosy Metzios, and it's actually like another locale of Panther Chameleon altogether. Yo, man. Who's the baby head out? Bugs, we didn't have Bugs Marley out tonight. Bugs Marley's up. We had one that was, I got one that was not named out. And then Loki, my Gambino baby that you helped name too. But I didn't get Bugsy out. I can show you Bugsy real quick. I'm not going to get any of the babies out right now because I'm turning the lights off. They're on longer than they should have been because we had love in here. But here's Bugskies. Here's Bugs. Oh, Bugs Malone. Here, can I pull you a little closer so we can. Oh, he's like, with Helly? Dude, I found your poop leaves. I got to clean those. Are you kidding me? What even happened? Because I just did all that. That's Bugs Marley. What? How did I miss that? That's nuts. I think because the leaves are kind of stuck together. Hold on. That's bugging. I got to clean that up. Dude, there's always work. You always find work when you get the babies. Yeah, I found your poop leaf, sir. Almost like, dude, where's your poop at? That's why, because the leaves are kind of. You were getting into that leaf, like. Alrighty. That's one thing that's so. It can be difficult with the babies is their turds are small and they poop a lot throughout the day. Okay then. Not that fixed. Here's the dumbest rubbish now. Gucci. Wait, oh, hold up. You're going to cut? Thought on Instagram Reels? Do whatever you want to do. Go for it. I mean, randomly out of nowhere, my Instagram, like some of my videos have been doing so much better than they had. And dude, Instagram pissed me off years ago, though. And years ago, really pissed me off. Somebody say I look like a what? If you had a suggestion for what type of chameleon to get as a starter, so all chameleons are going to be more sensitive to incorrect husbandry than other reptile species. I mean, there's going to be, I forget, there's some that might be more than chameleons, but the two species of chameleons that are mostly recommended as the quote-unquote easier chameleons are going to be veiled and panthers. It's easier for us to meet their husbandry requirements than other species. Like Jacksons are common to find, but the thing that a lot of people don't realize about them is they are actually a mountain species. And they experience in the wild really large temperature drops at night. So textbooks like, oh, they need a 10 to 20 degree drop. It's the 20. They need the 20 to thrive, not the 10 degree. They need the 20 degree. They like upper 50s. So it's going to be really, most people who keep them have them in a room with a window unit. I just bring up Jacksons because that what I would say is one of the other most commonly found species of chameleon available as a pet. But and most of the time, your female is going to be knocked up when you get a female Jackson's. Like I would say 99% of the time she's pregnant. So veiled and panthers are your easiest per se, but veiled, I would choose a panther. Not only do they have that big color range and are really pretty, they are more expensive. But veiled chameleons tend to be punk heads that always hate you. You're not really, the chances of you getting to experience handling a veiled are next to none. Now, don't get me wrong, you'll run into some veileds that are nicer, supposedly, but like, it's not as often. How did you highlight one? Did I? Or who did? I want to reschedule. Okay, who? Hold on. Possibly, if it was that was the second baby I had out, was the Loki baby, the Gambino keeper. So Calvin Parsons. I love Banana Man. Hold on, let me scroll up. Oh God, Crafty, no! Get on there. You can get off. Yes, I was singing that. There are definitely a lot of cornballs. I'm freaking sorry. I can't do it all. I'm a chameleon person, I'm not a psychic, dude. I'm not a tarot. I can't do all that. Yeah, I am, dude. Wait, what? What's happening? What's happening? Here, I gotta take you upstairs for a little bit, and I am gonna be. Oh, okay, you're good, Crafty. So I saw what you said, and then I saw about reschedule, and for some reason my brain just wasn't connecting. I'm so sorry. That's what ferrets, man. The chameleons are all their lights are out. It's bedtime for the chameleons. So I was gonna kind of, I don't know. Oh, hello. They're asleep. Oh, but I was gonna say about Parsons. I agree to an extent. Like they tend to be calmer. They're huge. So you need to have a huge setup for them. So I had to, for mine, those behind me are the extra large repti breezes, which the extra large repti breeze is what you would put minimum size for a male panther chameleon or even a male veiled. Parsons, I had to attach two of them together. So that's two extra large repti breezes attached. They don't make. Maybe some hybrid companies that like, honestly, all the Parsons enclosures I know of that are actually adequate size for them are custom made enclosures. I made my own enclosure. I did man shit, okay? Like, dude. So there's that. Like, you're talking, so that's 4 feet long, 4 feet tall, 2 feet wide, minimum for a Parsons. That takes up a good amount of space. Also, they go through a crazy amount of water. You will have several 10 minute long misting sessions. Misting, not fogging. You will fog too, but misting sessions. These suckers love water. Like they're basically swimming, but they're not. But like I go through. Oh, dude, 2 gallons for one. 2 gallons a day, and just the misting. You're gonna go through a gallon every night from fogging. They love it. So with that being said, yeah, you're right. They do not need as much warmth. They actually really hardly are ever gonna need a basking light. I had to use them because of winter time here in Missouri, but yeah, and they are calmer. But handling them, I wouldn't eat. Dude, they hurt. You don't understand. Like they're huge. Their claws hurt. They hurt. But the only thing is like it's just because they don't make. You can't find the actual size that they need. Like you're not gonna go to like Zoom Ed and like it's not. You're custom made. So they're hella expensive unless you're gonna make like what I did. If I had the money, I would have gone to the Bill Strand, his Dragon Strand enclosures that he has some that are made for Parsons, but they were $1,000. No, were they $1,000 or? I think they're $1,000 an enclosure for one of them. So, and the thing with them, it's very difficult to find F1 Parsons. They're very difficult to breed. And the reason they're hard to breed is because now, so like most reptiles, like Panther Chameleons, if the female's down, the male's down to go. Like if she's receptive, he's like, let's do it. That's how it works most of the time, almost all the time with Panthers. Not only does she have to be in the mood, he does too. And it's like based off of their internal clocks that are hard to figure out from a creature that's on the whole opposite side of the world than us. And temperature heavily influences it. But if you got, and the best bet to ever have a successful pairing is if you get, you have to get 2 wild caught, basically they're on the same shipment because they are going to be on like the same like You're not gonna have like a male that's now accustomed here, and then you get another female that you don't know when she was imported. It's a whole thing, and then it takes 2 years for the eggs to hatch. 2 years. You get to manipulate diapause 2 times. You have to mimic winter 2 times for them, because they would go through winter 2 times in the wild, in the ground, but like they go through 2 winters. That's how you get the babies to develop properly in the egg. So you're gonna spend, for a wild caught parsons, you're easily gonna spend about $2,500 for a wild caught parsons. If you find, so Craig Dublin and then Rick Rose, they are good parsons breeders, or both in California. You're gonna spend like $4,000 for an F1 for one. Now they live 25 plus years. They live a long time. They're pretty dang chill, but and they're so cool. Like they are different. Like they're not as colorful as panthers, but like when you look in their eyes, like they're so intelligent. Anyways, I love them. They're amazing, but it is an investment for one of them. Do your thing, then way over there. That's so cool, Calvin. Yes, I do. You want me to do? I'm just like messing around with my hair. Like I'm not gonna like the front poof thing that every girl is like doing back in the chat. This is what we would always do, like this, back in the early 2000s. It's like we got our bobby pins, and we would freaking like tease the crap out of the back of our hair spray it, straighten, and we were all like, "This is so cool! It's a wet hair to straightener." And our cheese straighteners that we spent a lot of money on didn't have where you could actually adjust the temperature. Thank God they do now. And we're always like, we gotta have the straightest hair ever. Fried it back in the day. I had iguana as well. Do not let them bite you. I've only been tail whipped by an iguana. I would never ever want to get bit by an iguana. Tail whipping was hard, but it was very bad in itself. Like, because it's not like, oh, they strike you with their tail. I mean, I feel like people don't realize it's actually like they freaking whip you with their tail. Like it's an actual whip that will cut your skin and welt you. It's nuts. Being bit by an iguana, shit, I've seen that. I would never want to get bit by an iguana. That sucked. That looks awful. No, because that was definitely a trend in the early, like the mid-ohs, I would say, kind of like 2010. Some chicks were still attempting to keep it in. At 2011, it was done. It was done. Over. Then what started to become a thing, because here's the thing, after that what started to happen was a real crazy, thick, really drawn in, just overdone eyebrows. So we can't have too much going on. Like if we had our poofs going on and like eyebrows, we look nuts. We would look nuts. Honestly. I'm not gonna buy. I was intoxicated, okay? I was not Brittany, I was Whitney. Oh my God, Snooki. yeah, I do remember that poof thing. I always felt like because of my natural part, I had such a hard time with it. That was like this. But yeah, shortly after that was the eyebrows. We were all eyebrow. Well, I've always had I've always had eyebrows. So I didn't really get into that because I feel like I would have looked scary if I had hopped on the eyebrow trend because I already have eyebrows. So yeah, I never did it like some of the. I thought some of it looked cool, like the ombre shit and whatnot with your eyebrows. I think it was too easy for me to overdo it, so I didn't get on that trend. Hold up for a sec. I just saw some stuff. I mean, we're gonna have my call the night semi soon. Like, okay, like I just don't get it, dude. Whatever. I mean, like, if somebody wore this, you wouldn't be a fucking deal. But oh, God forbid I wear this. I suck because I started with chameleons for my first reptile. I never like I got my bearded dragon a little over a year ago, and that was my first thing that was not a panther, that was not a chameleon, was my bearded dragon. So basically I started with the full mesh. I was just going by dimensions. I never really knew the gallons of them, so I don't even know what that is. I bet it does hurt getting bit by an iguana. Everything. I can't even. Okie dokie. We're gonna. No! No, go back. We don't want that. Oh, hot damn. No music. I'm curious if my son Jay told me if he wakes up and he discovers that I'm doing a live, that he's gonna just sit awkwardly waiting for me and scare me like he did last night or yesterday morning. Truly, I should go to sleep. Well, I don't want to go to sleep. And that's right, I needed to ask a question over here about something, about streaming, I guess, is what the question is about. Okay. Let's go up. Oh, I need the. Hold on. I think I need. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'm going upstairs now. Sometimes some of y'all. Holy fucking shit, dude. The hell? What even fell? I am not meant for the life of walking around in the dark trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. I'm not meant for this life, I don't think. I apologize, you guys. Clearly, this was not my calling. Okay. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm going to go upstairs. I am going to ask a question once I'm done. All right, chat. Hey, Brittany's walking up the stairs now. If she happens to fall, please stay on and maybe assist any emergency personnel to come find me or something, because that would really freaking suck, too. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. So much warmer down here. Yes, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, my God. Why are my emotions on? Why is it on? Oh, stop. No, baby. You're so like meowskis. My meowskers. You better not start barking, mofo. I'll be mad at you. What do you think you're seeing? Right. So I was wondering, what do you all think? Can you hear me, first of all? Because I'm talking quieter because my kids are asleep. Can you hear me? Or we've been back. Can you hear me with talking at this volume? Okay, so I'm really trying to get the public watch hours up on here. I'm also, it's basically, during the day I'm working, I'm on the phone. Thor, no! You're such a trash panda dog. If I'm working, I'm on the phone, so like, y'all don't want to hear me on the phone when I'm talking and working, but basically what I was saying is I could stream, and you guys could just be watching Chameleons. Like, I wouldn't be interacting too much, but you all could see Chameleons, but it would be muted. Is that a no-go for people? What do you think? Because that's something you would watch, just like a chameleon. I would move it to different chameleons. You could just watch a chameleon chilling. Is that a weird or not? Because I can't, like I'm calling all day. I don't know if that makes sense. I have a Kenyan sand boa. I think it's about 2 feet long. So that sounds like it's a not an extra large, but a large size enclosure. It's not an extra large. It's a large one. So, what do you hear my question about the Thor, do you go potty or what are you doing, puppies? Oh, Thorbud, my little Thor beans, Thor beans. Oh, well, look at you unplugging stuff magically as a dog with no thumbs. How do you do that? You're so gifted, dude. You're such a gifted doggy. Listen, it was a free couch, dude. It was given to me by a center that donates free stuff to domestic violence victims. So I got like furniture for free. When I moved here. Hi. It was, trust me, I would never have picked a flat couch, but like I was like, it was the best condition. Literally, I could tell that it had never been sat in. Like, I know how to find stuff that's not really been used. That's what I would never have been like, yep, blue plat that belongs in the basement. That is like Bass Pro Shop themed. You know what I'm saying? Like with like moose, like the images of like grizzly bear, like outline shadow of a grizzly bear or moose, and maybe some like fish or like a fisherman. Like that's where it belongs. Not here. But anyways, literally it hadn't even like I have the matching love seat and it's like it was never sat in. I miss my pit, Calvin. I miss Azul so much. Well, he was an American Bully. Well, he was actually an American Bully. This is a men pincher. I never had a small dog. I adopted this one like a year and a half ago. He was 3 years old. He's actually a registered miniature pincher. But the reason I bring this up is he was neutered like right before I adopted him. So he's like all muscular because like he wasn't neutered until he was like 3.5. And so he had all the muscle development. It's so funny. He's a miniature pincher. And I have a Chihuahua. Her name's Selena. Technically, her name is Miss Little Senorita Selena. And my boyfriend got me her when I had to put Azul down my pitty. He was blue and white, super cute, really beautiful dog. Because he's like, oh gosh, he's not gonna freaking function. Like, oh, that I was like holding him, and I'm like, is it too late? And they're like, sorry, it is. And I was like, oh. But anyways, so he got me a Chihuahua. He's like, I know it's not a pit bull. She's so sweet. She's a really good dog, but I can't show you her because she's with my kids. And like, you try and get my Chihuahua out of the grip of my daughter's hands when she's sleeping with her at night. It's not gonna work out for you. I think watching the. Okay, you think that would be good to watch a chameleon? I love bully breeds. Bull terriers are so cool. I'm from the St. Louis, Missouri area. Oh. I had a big. Yeah. So Azul was 95 pounds. Was the biggest he ever was. He was almost 10 when I had to put him down. My dog before him was an American Staffordshire Terrier. He was mostly white with like a brown with red nose. He had 2 little brown spots on his ears, like little brown. But because he was mostly white, which mostly white dogs that were the breed, the color's not like was it an Eskimo dog, or they're like white. But that so he had epilepsy, but which sucked. But he actually made it till 12. He didn't pass away until like 12, and he had old dog cancer. Oh damn. Yeah, he was a big boy, but he was just solid muscle. Very good dog. He had his recall training was on point. Like he was a really good dog. See, there we go again. Oh my god, it was a big meathead thing. He had such a so when I finally was able to get him from my ex, because I wasn't able to take him, so like he was basically like, he didn't, when my ex got his girlfriend after I left, he would go like 2 days without taking care of Azul. Like he wouldn't even check on him for like 2 days. Eventually he started like coming home from work and like letting him out and make sure he had food once a day. But basically, I mean, like no matter how well trained your dog is, if you're not working with them and like where they have a leader to look at, like they're gonna like lose all of their training, which he did. But like one time here at my house, after I got him, like an Amazon person came to deliver something, and he went bonkers. That huge ass meathead of his. Like, I'll show you my ratchet like redneck door, but like he busted through one of these glass panels. This is an old house, and my grandpa was a paranoid that there used to be more. But he busted through that one. Like, this is replacement glass. And that guy, because I was all in the ring, and so imagine a huge ass pit bull type dog busting their huge ass head through the glass, and blood's everywhere. And like, where are you? He is like, oh hell no! He threw the packages, forgot to take a picture, and ran back to his Amazon truck. Yeah, so That was a mess. But anyways, yeah, that was one of the things he started to do after. All right, go potty, baby. Go potty. I'm calling you Azul now. Go potty, Thor. Yeah. He wasn't even like, it didn't even phase him. Like I saw on the Ring recording, or not the blink or whatever, and like when I came home, I'm like, what? Like he had this gash like on the side of his nose. He's like, hey, Molly, and I'm like, Thor, you turd bucket, stop it. You're barking at literally nothing. You bark at nothing, and you're 10 pounds. You're 10 pounds. You literally can't do shit to anything out here, unless it's like a rat or smaller. That's it. You can't do nothing to an owl. You can't do nothing to a coyote. You can't do nothing to a raccoon. You can't do diddly squat. Because you're a toy breed. You don't think it. You don't think it is. Yes. Fuck, dude. We realized that my face would be like all torn up. I think I see. Damn it. I thought I saw. Oh, damn it. I did see something, but then of course I went back in the woods. That was annoying. Come here, baby. I don't know why I did that. Oh, that was fucking. Okay, let's go, baby. Come on, Thor. Let's go. Let's go. We used to do outdoor adventures where we would see animals. No. Uh-uh. No. 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 You over there. No. Ooh, no. You know, pitty patty poop right in front of the kid's door. You can't do that. You don't wake them up. I'm great. I do have Bigfoot. Because you're a king, I guess. Oh, it's because you're number 2 fan. I don't know. I do. It's great. No, Thor, come here. What the fuck is he doing? There must be something like outside that he smells. That because he's been acting like. Keep going. He's been acting crazy, like why, like all like tense. So I don't know what is outside that he's aware of that I'm not, but it's been slightly. I do, but I like living in the country. I do. I really don't trust whatever you're doing, Thor. It's kind of cold outside, and I used to love doing the outdoor adventures on my TikTok lives. But I can't even, like, I used to have, like, my broadband, whatever used to be better. I can't hardly even go to the side of, like, my house without losing you. That's why. No. Huh, what? Hold up. I wish on here I was actually able to see your... Oh, I can't. I can see your channel actually. Well, possibly. Hopefully not. I'm not sure where. I see that comment now. I need to get a Wi-Fi extender. I really do. It was honestly, it was kind of weird. It was like everything was fine and dandy for a long time. And then it was like I was walking like basically into the wood line and it had fine Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi was fine. And then it was like, no. So basically my lives are usually about, hold on, because we can't read. I know, some of us can't do that. my chameleons, because I'm Midwest Panther. My name on here is Midwest Panther Chameleons. My name as a person is Brittany, but my business name, my business is Midwest Panther Chameleons. So normally just chameleons, but they're asleep, and so I'm here, but I still have my logo. So it's still about, it can still be about chameleons, but they're not with me because they're asleep. So what we used to do back in the day is we would go for outdoor adventures and we would look for animals. We saw an owl, which honestly, when I shine my light in the tree and I saw that sucker, it was like reflected eyes like that. I was like, hot damn, like it was scary, because it was owls are pretty big. So we've seen owls, we've seen deer, baby bunny rabbits hopping out of nowhere chasing me happened one time, which was weird. Because I was like, what the fuck is that? And it was like a baby bunny just coming at me, which was hella funny. But we've seen raccoons. We've heard coyotes. Walmart. Oh, Wi-Fi. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to just get one. I need to actually upgrade my plan, I think, too. Because I have freaking fiber, whatever, optic fiber, or whatever the hell it is. Thank you. No way. You want to know, I literally just got a new router and modem a week ago. And it's almost worse than it was before. Hey, Versace. Really? Yeah, I could technically do that out here. They've been close to my house. You hear them basically every night out here. We have bobcats out here. I've heard a bobcat out here. When you don't know what a bobcat is, when you hear it, it sounds scary. You're like, oh god, someone's getting unalive somewhere. Good night, Calvin. Thank you for coming in. I'll be back. I'll be back tonight. You don't speak back to a bobcat? Huh? Really? Yeah, I would. I need to get one. I just need to get one. You're right. I need to just get a Wi-Fi extender. Oh no, they don't, you when you hear it, you wouldn't think it's a bobcat. Like you would, you wouldn't even think it's like a cat of any type. Like you think it's a person screaming, but it's a bobcat. Mountain lions are also weird noise. So like yeah, like we have them out here, bobcats. There's been mountain lions on game cameras in the area, not my street, but in the area. And not MoDOT, Missouri Conservation Department, finally, when one got hit by a car on a highway in St. Joseph, Missouri, which is not near me, it's near Kansas. Then they're like, oh yeah, they're kind of here now. Furnace finally took that. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to catch up with all the comments. And sometimes, like, if you're talking about, like, my whatever, I'm trying to not engage with it. And honestly, surprisingly, we haven't had that many. I mean, yeah, we have, but like the person asking to see my jacket collection hasn't popped in tonight, which is great. No, I don't wear contacts. I'm so thankful I don't wear contacts. I don't know if I could handle it. I don't think I could do it. I've attempted to put contacts in once, and I was like, ugh, like for Halloween, and I couldn't do it. I think I would just go get the laser stuff done. I think I do need to do something for my eyes after having children. When it comes to driving at night, it's an experience. Is can we? Is there a way I can fix that on here? Neon signs have been making a really huge comeback. A real huge comeback. I mean, you can get some like small but cute like LED signs of like a chameleon for like $50. That was not $50. Wait, what? I literally just acknowledged your message, but hello. Gotta take the kids to school. Gotta do a bunch of calls tomorrow. Oh, you probably don't know me. I don't think. I doubt you do. I doubt you know me. Like, I highly doubt it. Unless you're in the reptile scene, then maybe. Who has it flu? Lord have mercy. Oh, you're sick? I hope you start feeling better. I had the flu. And it sucked. I had it back in like Christmas time. I actually had influenza A on Christmas. It was a weird flu. Like the nurses and everything, like when I actually tested positive for it, they were like, "Wow, like you're not really a flu symptom type of patient right now." I didn't have a fever. I was just like moving exhausted me. Oh, you're the lizard. Okay, I got you. No, the elastic. Oh my god. I saw somebody say flu. If you're into reptiles, that's a possibility. When I go to shows, people are like, hey, I don't know, and I feel bad because I don't know them, but like when I go to reptile shows, I will go and stream. Oh, I'm sure I have doppelgangers out there. I've not seen one, but I'm sure I have them. I'm happy I haven't seen one. The lizards are asleep because it's a bedtime for the lizards. It should be a bedtime for me, but I have issues with sleep. I can sleep, but it's like when I go and lay down, as soon as I start to like doze off, all of a sudden I get the I'm falling feeling, and I'm like right back awake. And it sucks. That's one. Two, of course, was it like pre-bedtime anxiety where it's like, look like you're a shit person, all the stuff you've done wrong and all the stuff you need, and you're like, haha. And you're gonna just think. So, I hate, like, I do have frogs. I have two dumping tree frogs. What you mean? What did you say? Oh, that you thought you knew me? Oh no, I think I do remember that. No, you're not being rude though. Like, too many mind. Too many mind. Oh my God. Sean Goofy. I don't know how YouTube works. I'm genuinely surprised to see you in here. Truly. I am surprised to see you in here. Because your comment, sir. I don't even know who came up with that word, but I'm just using the word because that's the word that we're going to use for that particular situation. Danny goes, no, not you again, Bill. Oh, asleep. They're all asleep. I don't drink during weekdays, but oh, dude, I wouldn't want twin from another win. Y'all guys, like, what's the thing? Nildor, stop it! You are a trash panda dog. What's that thing called when you can't just feel, when you can't feel dizzy? Are we actively trying to, like, if you spin in a circle, you won't be dizzy, or you constantly feel dizzy? I think that's God dang it. Oh, oh my God, no. It is equal, but what is the condition called? Now I'm tripping because I actually, vertigo. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. What's it called? Organic. Oh, dude, I had that happen to me when I was on my way to Miami because I had just got with the flu. I just gotten over, but like my ears would not adjust to the pressure. So like when we were taking off, I remember like my ears wouldn't pop, and the next thing you know, everything was just spinning. I was like, "Oh hell no!" I was like, "No, this has to go away." Like, there's no way. Like, everything was spinning so fast. I was just like, "Good." Like, in my seat, just like that would, like if that's how bad it is for people. Oh my God, I'm so sorry for people who really struggle with vertigo. That was just because my ears wouldn't adjust the pressure, and like they were stuck like right before the pop happens for like 25 minutes. It genuinely hurt. But for a sleepy thing is anxiety for me. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a German word. Double walker. A what? Yeah, no. I couldn't. Mm-mm. I am from so many places. Do I have anywhere that I'd really consider a home. All people do. I know people suffer from it. My old mother-in-law, she was like, whatever happened, she had it for almost like 3 weeks. Oh, what time would it be? 4? What are you doing now? 4. That's such a like WTF do you want look. Okay, god dang it, dude. Oh, no, this is actually a toned down evening. Yes, I do get comments. But let me tell you, this is toned down. This is actually really toned down. This is nothing Versace. Versace. Were you here for the person that was waiting to see my jacket collection and would not stop asking to see my jacket collection? Good job. Go pray, Jason. The one that's out is my miniature pinscher. And he is like on one. I don't know what. I think there is something that's outside. I don't know. Maybe there's like an animal that's like crawled underneath the unattached garage and he hears and smells and I don't. Because he's been like bonkers. And I have a chihuahua. Like she's sleeping with the kids. Oh, you're like, never mind. It's nice. And he's like, but I'll be closer to Jesus. See, usually I show my shoe collection. No, I can't show the Nikes. But I can show my boots, like the. But anyways, I've been here before. See, but y'all, most of you are normal people right now. Most of you. It usually was Swoop Swapped where we were having people that were like, what's the most off the wall? Like, obviously you have your pervert comment, like whatever. No, man, we would get some off the wall shit, some hilarious stuff. No, I can't do the black smoky eye makeup. I can't do it. The jacket person, like, dude, that was the oddest thing I've been asked to see. It was like a jacket collection. And then one of y'all who was like, can I see your feet? And I explained to you that like my foot has been stepped on by a 1,600-pound horse, and you're still like, I'd still like to see him. And I was like, this shit. Jacket and feet that night. It was jacket and feet. That's what, well, listen, yeah. No, your comments are normal. On TikTok one night, I had somebody who was trying to convince me to stick my head in my air fryer. Like you should really make this entertaining. Just stick your head in the air fryer. I'm like, the hell? They're like, well, at least just like try and see if your head could beat the fan that you have running. I was like, what? Dude, no, it was off the wall shit. I guess. No, the air, you know, the air, yeah. Who? What? When? Where? Why? I love the I love how it says 86,000 seconds instead of 24 hours. What, Connor? Dude, we need call for help. You good, Connor? You good? That's normally a concerning comment. If I ever saw somebody I texting me, I'd be like, okay then. Versace, see, Versace's like, we're just only getting positive. Australia. I would love to visit Australia. Dude, ooh. Eric, you're amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. The name. The name is honestly, I would say, like, if I could, like, rate names that don't look inappropriate. See, I've had to train because I've learned the hard way on TikTok. I've trained myself to read y'all's names because on TikTok, there's really twisted people that'll, like, gift you money. Or not, they'll send a gift or whatever on TikTok. And, you know, the polite thing that most creators will do is, thank you, so-and-so. You'll say their name. So, yeah, look at the name because sometimes it looks fine, but when you actually say it out loud, you said something really bad. So, bury my bloop, bloop, bloop in her very clever name. I would honestly put that in a very, very great because that would be a very easy one for somebody to say. But see, yeah, that's honestly freaking hilarious. But what's so fucked up though is the people that do it on TikTok, like it's a thing for like they'll actually spend money to gift. And usually their name is so bad that if the creator says it, it's a boom, right away a restriction. So they're, and that's what they do. And they're always there. Oh my god. Damn, dude. Yeah, Metula. Your name's fine. What are these? Are we getting deleted? Oh my god. Can chameleon lizards catch? Nope. They can't get the COVID. They can't do that. Where am I from? Eddie. The foot thing has to be a meme or something. I refuse to believe a significant percentage of the population is genuinely into that. Listen, refuse to believe as much as you want, but it's true. And I guarantee you, if I really was just like really wanting to, I could probably make a whole lot. Probably make a whole TikTok where all my live streams, I don't say a word, and it's just my feet, and I would walk through like I'd be like for like a galaxy, I'll walk my feet through like mac and cheese, like it's extra for like crunchy peanut butter versus creamy, and people would probably geek out and watch it. I'm not There are people that make money sleeping on lives that I'm talking like thousands of dollars in a few hours money sleeping on lives. So yes, there are 100% people that like feet doing weird shit. You have to accept the fact that other stuff's happening on the other side of the screen from the viewers that are watching you. Sure, that's going to be there's weird things. Okay, as much as it's hard to believe, it's a thing. It's for some reason a thing. I don't like whatever. My toenails are actually, I at least have a gel manicure on. Like yeah. I'm not going to do I'm just saying like that literally could be a thing. Like I'm not kidding you. That could literally be a thing. I don't want to do it. I would totally chase the giant monitor lizards in Australia. I definitely would. Only fates. I'm not gonna do that. I don't even. Foot livers are coming to be a real weird. I thought it's been a thing for a while. Like, I mean, maybe not as. It's maybe like not been as openly a thing. It's a thing. Like it's not like people in society are just like one day they woke up and man, feet are kind of kind of feel a certain way about feet, and then more people are like feet. Yeah, huh. It's been a thing, which is really weird because feet were probably absolutely disgusting in the 1800s, but you already knew there was weird motherfuckers back then into feet shit. Ugh. I don't care, Magic Dragon. Oh, how's this song go? Are you serious? Honestly, I don't doubt it though. What's it deleting? How's the weather, Versace? Versace's like, hey, hold on. How's that weather, guys? Has the lizard got a name or is it just a colorful one? I have Panther Chameleons. I have a lot of Panther Chameleons. A lot of them have names. I have a Fendi Thundersnatch. What do you mean? I don't run. Oh, fuck. I got a lot of different names for the chameleons. Some of the babies don't have names. Because if I just named babies, I'm gonna get attached. Although we do name them sometimes on lives. You name them, I should say. I don't, because I would have never picked the name Fendi Thundersnatch out. Man, there's something about like they're cool, but just having a huge those suckers are big. Komodo dragons are big. Something about knowing that that sucker really just, if it ever bit me and I'm just gonna slowly die, just really doesn't sound good. Huh. Oh no, no. Oh god, Versace, no, not that number. That's such an. Like my kids are doing that shit now. It is awesome to watch, Sean. It's really cool to watch the chameleons eat. Well, that's a fun fact, Brandon. More reason to like whatever. Nope, nope. See, I just don't want one. I don't like. I know like horses, like and like riding them, and basically being around a horse is, and it could just on accidentally, they could just accidentally really hurt you, but like it's probably statistically more dangerous than that. But like there's something about like I have no desire to have a snake, for example, like a Burmese python or any snake that for my own safety to feed it, I should have another person with me. Like I don't want to do that. Shoot, not that long ago in St. Louis, some dude by himself was, I forgot what type of snake it was. When he went to feed it, I think it came out and struck him in the face, and he didn't make it because A, he also didn't have the proper just in case emergency devices for that particular situation. But like, yeah, no, it's like I don't know about like, so there's gonna be rumors. What would you feed? It depends on this type and the size of the snake. And that I know like the monitor, like but the Savannah monitors are not the same as a Komodo dragon. Can we like they're not correct? They're not the same. I love. I've seen some cool Nile monitor lizards, the tree monitors. They're so cool, but the Komodo dragon, no. Like he's just drooling death. I absolutely have no clue about Turkish. I, you know, that will be exciting. I wonder if it'll actually happen. I wonder if they'll choose a better studio to film it in. I wonder if it'll be just as believable as it was in the back in the day for them. Rattlesnakes. You already know. If you've been in here, you already know my about iguana. I think they're cool. Like I just would not really want one as a pet. Well, they're huge. It's not that I'm afraid of it because I was an idiot. What I did was stupid. So I know that doesn't apply to all iguana, but like they're huge. And I understand like when you get the big lizards, even tegus, like you need to have an area that's almost like a whole free roam of the house for them, and then like several areas that they can go to like get their heat and UV. Because there's like you can't just keep them, even if it's a proper size and you can't just keep them in there. Like they're your dog lizard. If a woman doesn't speak, Eric, what are you saying? What has happened? What happened, Eric? What happened, Britt? What's happening? Britt, read one more comment like that. I didn't see it. Why am I not? I'm not seeing them. Not Komodo dragons. What's up? Hey, Eric, what's up? Hold up. 10, yes. What? Are you talking to me? I see Britt. And Britt, what happened? Oh. What did I say, man? I missed it. I'm tired. Oh, about the snake? What did I do? How am I gonna get a raptor? Damn it. Mom. I mean, I've held a ball by them, but like, I mean, I've held a big, like, yeah, just with their keeper there, and nah. Oh, it's a cat. I know English. That's cool. I just didn't. I would, Eric. You know I was giving shit. I'm just talking shit. Just talking shit. I do believe in the moon landing for sure. I do believe in the moon landing. I love any. I love. Um. Oh damn. At least it was alive. At least it was alive. I went. I'm happy the iguana was alive, but yeah, no, I love anything like I like with the dude. I'm like I like stuff. Like when the Northern Lights were happening in Missouri, like that was so cool. I geek out about spaceship. I sounded really I really sounded very uneducated. I'm like, I geek out about spaceship, but you get it. Uh-oh, the firma. Well, we can go down some rabbit hole topics here, can't we? Like the amount of people that are flat earthers is getting really I love space. Chameleons are crazy with their eyes. I love it when they do that, Sean. They're very smart. They're very smart reptiles. Like they're processing. They're two different thoughts, processing two different images at the same time doing that. Okay, I have to do 2 lunches tomorrow. Okay. Pizzagate. Oh no. Hold down. Uh-oh. Row. Oh no, shit, it's 4 a.m. or something. Like, I can't get into conspiracy theories. What if it's all just like the Truman shows we're living? That would suck. You want humans to go to Mars? Why though? Well, I mean, how long would it, like, we're not gonna be here for that. Eric's like, no, no, stop. To get more Mars bars, silly. Let's go make some right now. Let's go make some tinfoil hats right now. All around the spiky cone thing there. Gotta protect ourselves. Now here's a tricky part because of how we're talking about this. We gotta somehow put our cell phones in like a safe, but not just any safe. One that they can't hear us, but then we can't talk about it because we're doing this online. Well, shoot, there goes that plan. What do I think makes a person well spoken? Sometimes it's just not giving a crap anymore and you just say it. Helps a lot. And also not just living in the box. Gotta go out of the box. And pronouncing words correctly. Well, here's I might piss a lot of y'all off. Some of y'all in the English language that live in the US at least, because I know different, accents, whatever. But for me, as Brittany, I call this, and I can't say it any other way. I can, but it's not natural for me. But I call this a pillow, and I know it's not how you pronounce it, but I call it a pillow, not the other way. It's for me. It's hard, and also the dairy product from cows, I call that milk. My bad. But yeah, no, you're like milk. Ooh, it's so hard to say it. It's a cushion. Nah, I mean it's a cushion. Cushion. I can't do that. It's milk. I know I say it like it's spelled Nelk. I know it. I'm wrong, but I say pillow like it's Pello and not Pillo. But pillow? Oh god dang, it's so hard to say it. Pillow. Lazard. I say those words the same way. Oreo, you went same language, different dialect. Uh-huh. What accent is that, girl? A pill is a pill. Pillow or pillow. It's hard to say when it's hard. What about the delicious, chewy, sweet dessert that a lot of times is paired with chocolate? You say pumpkin, not pumpkin, pumpkin. What do I say? Pumpkin. I think I say pumpkin normal, not normal, but sounds more Irish to say pillow instead of pillow. You sound like Siri. Is that a good or a bad thing that I sound like Siri? I don't think I sound like Siri. I don't think like I could ever have that voice that goes like, I'm I'm really trying right now. I'm suppressing the little accent that's in y'all. Damn it. Water bottle. I don't. It is diabolical with two P's. It's a pumpkin. Pillow. Good, not bad. Oil. Oil. I've met lots of people that. Oh no, it's just different. I mean, you like I was trying to learn a little bit of German to talk to my Oma in German, and she about flipped the switch over like it not being proper to her because she's Southern German. And I was learning the type of German I guess you get taught like in school, which is not her German. So she pissed her off. Oh no, yes. Do you say okay? Because see, I like that you're asking me that question because that's like a St. Louis is thing too. Like as far as her. I do. Like if I'm just talking casually and I'm not really watching how I'm saying things, I will say her instead of here. I'll say her. Far instead of fire, far, there. But if I am in a situation where I'm really watching what I'm saying, like if I was like a speech class or something, I would say it the way to put. But if I'm just speaking naturally, I'm gonna say their, her, far. Just say hello. Ha 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 ha. Oil. Oil. You say oil instead of oil. Upper and lower German, exactly, Curtis. Some say Earl. Yes. What's we Virginians? Rule. Aura. Is it Aurora or Aurora? Rule's a tough one. Rule. Rule. That's a tough one. I want to hear your joke though. Up yonder. Do you run uptown for something or do you run? It depends on where I am at directionally speaking. Like I am too much of a geek and nerd about where I'm at and located. I'm a human GPS. I can't do that. It pisses me the F off when someone who's south of St. Louis, like Ann Branton, I may or may not be talking about somebody in particular, is like, well, I'm going to go down to St. Louis. I'm like, the fuck you're not, because you are about 300, you're 200 miles south of St. Louis. You're going up to St. Louis. So it depends on where I'm at. Like if I'd be going down to St. Louis because I'm north of St. Louis. I'd go over to Kansas City because Kansas City is to my west. I'm not up or below it. I would go over to I see that's a weird thing with me though. I'm aware of where I'm at too. So I don't go down somewhere unless I'm going south down somewhere. I can't do it. Yonder rule up downtown uptown. I'm in the woods. Rule. See, I can't do rule. Howdy. It's not over. It's over. Stream or creek? Why is creek not an option but creek? I speak hillbilly. What's your 20? Over there or over? It's over there. That's what I was saying earlier. Like those words, if I'm just talking, like I will do the there, like, but I won't. I am from Missouri. Holler. Up here, down there. Why would my nose be pierced? Would fuse. A fuse. I am technically west of it. Yes, I bet. Yeah, you're right. Only place it would be the Keys. Fort Leonard Wood. Yes, I've stopped there several times off of 44. There was a diner. What was it called? Whatever diner. It was like an old school looking. I used to like eating there. My channel's about whatever we're gonna make it about. But my name is Midwest Panther Chameleons on here, so it's normally about Panther Chameleons. Missouri. Exactly. North is up, south is down. What's the West Virginia's favorite holiday? What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm a chameleon. I'm not from Pakistan. Well, the Pole chef said, listen, it's about Brittany, bitch. Missouri. Panthers or cougars? Okay, that is one thing that does kind of confuse me. I believe isn't it technically like where we're at? Is it not? Because they're all the same thing, right? They're all the same cat. They're just located in different places. Aren't Panthers technically are if they're black though? If we went, I hate that. So there's mountain lions and cougars, and puma is what I was looking for instead. But I think pumas were more when it's in South America, right? Puma's more like when it's more Central America, South America, I thought. Or maybe specifically the mountain lions. They are the same thing. They're called different things, though. They're the same damn cat. They're the big cat of the Americas. Jaguar is a different cat. Jaguar is so much. Puma, cougar, mountain lion are the same thing. Panther is a term for any that's all black. Jaguars could be a panther. Leopards could be a panther. And these guys are Cheeto and Cheetah. Buck and Billy Ray. Pumas are a shoe brand with a cat on it. But I thought they were like, oh no, or is it the European? Is that what the Europeans? It's something freaking confusing. Jaguars are the third largest cat species in the world. So it's tigers, lions, and jaguars. But jaguars have the highest PSI out of all of them. They can crack a bowling ball in half when they bite it. Those mother effers jump on a big ass gators or crocodiles or whatever and bite its skull and they go and eat it. And they're spotted. They kind of look similar to a leopard. And that's right. They are the biggest cat that purrs. Others cannot purr. You're right. Oh god dang it, Eric. That's not like saying all monkeys are the same. It's not like saying all monkeys are the same. It's not though, because they are literally the same freaking cat. It's just some people call them. They're called a different term for some reason by different areas and whatnot. But their Latin name is going to be the same damn thing. It's stupid. Like it gets confusing because for some reason there's been 3 terms for it. Monkeys are not all the same because that's stupid because so many monkeys look so different. These guys are the same cat. Jaguars and whatever, mountain lions, cougars, whatever we want to call them. Is puma what they call them? I think puma is what they're like. People like European people call them pumas, I think. Crawdad. I'm sorry, it's a crawdad. They're the same fucking cat. Bobcats are different. Bobcats are not. I have bobcats out here. See, I think where I'm from is mountain lion. Like I think we call it mountain lions here in Missouri when we have them. Ah, Danny loves you, Eric. Yay! Where's my other dang phone? Dude, hold up. Damn it, my phone's downstairs. I'm gonna get my other phone. And we're gonna solve this mystery right now about these damn cats in North America. Or in the Americas. Hold on. Hold on. We're solving this here and now, folks. Is it they're the same damn cat or they're not? We'll find out because we're finding out. Because god damn it, I'm stubborn with this shit. I will. Oh, so if I'm wrong, whatever, I will greatly apologize to every single one of you. Just tell me which one of you thinks they're the same, and I'll apologize to you. I'm not that proud of a person. But the only other time I've been like this is when somebody at my college is trying to convince me that tornado watches were more dangerous than tornado warnings. I said, sweetheart, that's how you pass away if you think that. So, anyways, we're figuring this out right now, folks. I gotta know now. Eric's special. Eric's a special person. He gets to get away with stuff. I'm not gonna yell at you. Don't say the cat's name in vain. Alexa, what's a cat? Okay. What is the difference between a mountain lion, a cougar, and a puma? Oh, who is? Ah! Ha! Oh! Me? Can I play this? Can I? Or do we want to listen? Let's just do both. Oh my god. Can we hear it?
All the same animal. Scientifically known as puma color. The names are used in different regions.
What the fuck?
Mountain lion is common in North America, while puma is used more in Latin America in science.
God damn it. Wow. What? I feel like I said the same thing, man. I feel like I said the same damn thing that it's just said here. Dude. Oh my God. What's those two words? What's those two what? Same animal. Mountain lions, cougars, and pumas are all the same animal. What? But it gets stupid because it's like, what do we call it? Right. A cougar named Panther teaching us about cats is next level. Well, why would you question somebody named Panther? My name is actually Brittany. Really shouldn't. No, because I was the only child. And then when I had to move out in the country with no friends, because ain't nobody lives in the country, so you're really an only child. I just learned about stuff I liked, which is animals. So I geeked out. There's a few things I'm really randomly confident in. Most of them cannot make me money, unfortunately. And when it comes about animals, that's one of the things. And tornado warnings versus watches. Damn it. They're asleep. What? It proves nothing. You're like, they even cited their sources on that. That means literally squat. Those sources were peer reviewed. Don't mean shit. No, I like animals. I have a cat, but I like animals. Fisher cats are dope. Eric, you're right. I didn't tell Google. I asked it, what is the difference? And it's like, we're right. All of us. The railroad tornado watches us. Dude, they are awesome. Farm chickens, pick the cute one. Your best friend for the next. Why am I so old? I don't know. Just because time just goes on and you either continue with it or you don't, which means you're dead. But so I'm just going. Invest in AI stocks, probably a good idea. I don't like this. I know. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the What the Hell Are We Doing live today. Oh my God, yes. You look like you're 990. Dude, really? That'd be actually really awesome if I was almost 1,000 years old. Think if you actually were able to talk to somebody who was almost 1,000 years old, what you could learn. That would be so tight. And I wouldn't say tight because call them all cats. Chicken fitters. I'm afraid to say that. That's what I thought. Well, that's what we were all saying, Han. But I guess I was saying, it's like, I guess Missouri, we call mountain lions. Did I lose weight? I have been on a crazy ass diet. So I sure hope I have. Ask AI what stocks you should invest in. If you don't ask AI, man. There's been so many times I've gotten into a fight with AI because it said something about a chameleon. I was like, no, you're so wrong. And they're like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I was like, this is not good. Same with like something that was about skincare. And it's fun to do this because you need the reassurance that it's not all knowing, because it's not. I mean, eventually it's going to be because we're just feeding it information, and I'm guilty at the point of, well, I'm explaining to you. But so many people take this shit for like, it's like the Bible, and it's like, it's not. Like, I remember I asked it one time, what is the proper technique to do this skincare product? I was reading the instructions. I was just so curious what it was going to say. And it told me completely wrong. I'm like, that's so weird because on the back of it says to do this. And it's like, oh, no, you're right. I'm so sorry. And chameleon stuff, that gets wrong all the time. So when people are like taking it for, I can't even do it. I'm just like, don't. Eventually, I'm sure it will be fun, but Of course you'd like the shirt. I'm not married. I fight AI daily. What's their favorite holiday though? What's those West Virginians' favorite holiday? What is it? Well, yeah, there you go, Lee. I would like to do stand-up comedy, but then I feel like it'd really just like solidify like any of my possible mental health issues like depression because I feel like that's just a when someone's a comedian, it's just you're on your way. Not always, but ooh, at least we get to do trauma. It's fun. Thanksgiving. Almost. I'm gonna be it's Midwest Panther Chameleons. Midwest Panther Chameleons. I'm funny. Hold up. When I'm pressured, is it better to be funny when you're pressured than to like just like I don't know. Tomato or tomato? Fudge. That might answer your question, Sean, because when I was trying to read tomato, I said tomato. Ah. Yeah, I said things get what the hell? I keep God dang it, Daniel. Gosh darn it. Ha! Keep going. What is it? Just made her. Oh, it's special, unique. Halloween. Oh hell no. I do say shower. Shoot, what did I say now? I'm questioning every word I say. I am dude. 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 Just damn it, dude. Whoa. Damn it. Why do you keep asking how old I am? I need to have like a little fact thing for that question. Man, it was Panther repair. It's morning. Question the simulation. You got white vans, Daniel. Can you say this correctly? No, I'm not gonna attempt to say that. Yum? Maybe. I don't know. I'm in my loopy wind down time. No, I gotta work in a few hours. I was so if I'm aware of how I'm talking and I'm like, not trying to be where people are like, oh, this shit, redneck. I'm gonna say her. Like if I'm just like talking, not, you know what I mean? I could say here just fine, but yeah, it's her or yeah, a cake farter. A what? A cake farter. What did they eat? Did they eat? There are people on her. No. Oh, I will. Oh, for fudge's sake. I will, but it's just gonna be like I am because I am soda. It's soda. It's soda for me. I'm in that little area of where we are calling it soda. If you go to Kentucky, it's Coke. Everything is Coke. It doesn't matter if you're getting like if they're like what Coke would you like? You're like a Sprite, but it's what Coke is it? Oh, I want a Sprite. I don't get that. And then there's pop. I think in Kansas is where pop is. It no up north is where pop is. And then you get soda pop. But for me in my St. Louis area, it's soda. I didn't even think about cake farting ever being a thing because a drink is water, milk, juice, alcohol. It can be anything. So soda or a carbonated sweet drink is for some reason three different terms. Soda pop, Coke and fries. Pop is a Yankee thing. Yeah, it makes sense. Like I just called soda right her. I like it what you're doing right there. Like Missouri is the first place to experience snow, and like I'm sure it'd been better if your first snow was like further up north where it's like more snow. If you need to catch up on, I'm like 5 minutes behind. I can't do it, Eric. Damn it, dude. I can't. I'm not a genius. We call it a fizzy. Oh, for your soda? It was too damn cold. You got shamed, and that's what I'm saying. Where I feel like in my area of Missouri, it's like we're kind of like like we say soda, but nobody else around us does. It depends on the type of what you're asking me. Like my slide-ons. Okay, so a slipper for me personally, a slipper is something I'm wearing inside the house. Sandals can be a variety of different shoe. I'm only referring flip-flops are the cheap or not like whatever, like they're like your one that but they're like flippity flopping. Like I'm not gonna call like a blinged out pair of flip-flops. I would be referring to them as sandals. Like if they're dressier, they're sandals. Even if they look the same as the flip-flops. If they're just a plain rubber, like a solid color, they're flip-flops to me. If that makes sense. But then I like slides. Slides are my shit. Like there's like that's my I can't just call it. I don't know. You're from Louisiana, dude. I can't believe you all had snow. It's all Coke in Indiana. I know. That's what I'm saying because like soda is like it's more of a western like a west coast like it's all soda over there. But then randomly like the Saint like Missouri is like we're soda too, and then like Kansas is like no, no, you're not here because like you never came back. You're not gonna know. I'm not gonna show you. I can too do without snow. I can do without winter. I don't like winter. No, because I'm a girl. Yes. Flops. But that's what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna wear flip flops to like that. Like if I'm gonna be walking to the beach and like I'm gonna be all this sand, it's flip flops. I'm not. If I'm going. If I'm out on vacation and we're gonna go to a resort restaurant, I'm wearing sandals. You miss snow. True. Was I? I don't know you. I don't think I may know you. I don't know. From the St. Louis area. Steel toe flip flops? The hell are those? What are those? What are those? I mean, I've had steel-toed boots. I have some somewhere, not flip-flops. What is this? What is it? Well, thank you, PS5 Project. Thank you. Normally there's lizards. If you want a Coke, you gotta go to Indiana, but then make sure you clarify what type of Coke, because if you want a Mountain Dew, when they ask you what Coke you want, you need to say Mountain Dew, or Sprite, or like root beer. Clarify the type of Coke that you want. Yay, geckos. Oh, for fuck's sake. Does Iron Man want the Iron downstairs sleeping? They gotta sleep too. They're sleeping. Go look on the page. Look at all my posts. You're gonna see so many Panther Chameleons. Oh, dude. What? No. What? The white kind of sound. The white kind. Eyes are closed. Oh my god. Be like, where the fucking lizards at? Shit, dude. They're like, we don't want to talk to you, man. Hi. I have Panther Chameleons. They're sleeping. Let me see if Banana Man is visible. Because sometimes now he's a Parsons. He's not a panther. He's not the same thing. It's not like a puma, mountain lion, cougar. He's totally different. He's a totally different species. And he's huge. Here's Banana Man. Sleeping with his eyes closed. Oh, no, they're open. Sorry, dude, but he's huge. He's huge. All right, I'll leave you alone. Sorry, my dude. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's huge. He's like literally like 3 of my male panthers. Damn it, cat. No fucking wonder, cat. Is that what you do to the geckos all day? You just stare them down while they sleep? Dude, you're mean. Get away. No. No. Rude. That's rude of you. That was rude. There's Dragonite just chilling. Nah. Hello, it's Dragonite just sleeping away with his empty full bowl. He just got out of formation. He's a hypo zero bearded dragon. Cats can be hella creepy. Yes, they can. Oh, there. See, I mean, it's still not a panther chameleon, but it's a lizard. Okay, it's still a lizard. It's still a lizard. Oh my god, dude, stop it. He's a big boy. I have him in a. People are always like, man, bearded dragons are so much more affordable than chameleons. Yeah, get them a 6-foot-long Zen habitat enclosure, bioactive setup. Freaking love it. It's dope. But, and I, for some reason, of course, because I'm a panther chameleon girl, I couldn't just get a basic bearded dragon. Oh god, no, I couldn't do that. I wanted a red monster, but after researching, I was like, I'm not gonna do that one. It's hard to find ones that are not inbred. How did you get that out of the trash? You are so hilarious. You think you're sneaky eating your trash stuff. You trash panda dog? He's like, she goes, he's going nuts on this freaking mac and cheese thing. How'd you get in there, dude? You're so fucking nuts. Opening up trash cans. Salamander Station. Yeah, I can't because I do. He's a big boy, and my cat is scared of him. My chihuahua, I'm not worried about because Selena has the prey drive of a warm tortilla shell, I promise you. But this motherfucker right there, that guy, him. Oh, he's got a prey drive. He would try to. Kiki, Catalina, come here, baby. Come here, creepy Kiki. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Catalina, come here. She's coming here. Hi, baby. Wow, okay. Duh. She's like, what? She's like, you. She's pretty big. She's not the biggest cat I've had. I had a Maine Coon when I was a child, and he was huge. She's sweet, though. She's never intentionally scratched me, nothing. Good night. She's pretty. She's a very talkative cat. That's right, Punkity. She ain't bad. I'm also from Missouri. What in the what? The cats? Because somebody holds a cat, you're like, she did drugs. Do we know anything about my pets? Like, you know how my face would look? I would not have a good skin. I wouldn't have good skin, okay? I would be picking at shit that was not there. I'd be, okay? And like, crackheads. As I said, they're entertaining from a distance. I'm not trying to make fun of drug abuse, but like, yeah, they're from a distance. We can, there's usually something entertaining going on. Hello, cat. I'm from the St. Louis area. Their cats are house cats. What's fun about house cats, like once I get to go outside, she doesn't get to go outside because like I don't do the indoor outdoor cat thing because like it's not really usually something bad happens. They're like the top, like the highest count actually. Like their percentage is like insane. But what's even crazier, because they're not hungry, love it's just for fun. They do it for fun, which is insane. Scrap the powder. Use concealer under the eyes for crow feet. Politely. I don't really. Now I'm gonna Here's the thing. I know I actually don't have crow feet. It's actually really hard for me to have crow's feet. Just saying. Saying it because of certain things. So, like, you know, like, see, where are they? They're not there. Black and white cats are cool. I really like that gray and white though too. Is always my favorite. They do like the prey. Great eyes. I think. Oh, great! Like you're trying to. Oh, you mean like good, great. Oh. First, I thought you said gray, and I was like, I think now I see. I see. I don't have iguanas, but my chameleons, no. Your car or your cat? Carrie. Cats do too get affectionate. I have always had very sweet cats. I've never had your typical asshole cat. What is difference between an iguana and a chameleon? Oh, there's a lot, actually. A lot. A lot. I mean, there's a lot different. They're native to totally different parts of the world. Chameleons are lizards that live in the trees. Iguanas get like 4 feet long. Chameleons change their coloration based on mood and temperature. Chameleons have independently functioning eyes. Chameleons are strictly like they are eating insects or anything that moves and is small enough to fit in their mouth. Iguana are very high vegetation. I want to say though, ones in the wild, I believe, do venture away from strictly herbivore defense mechanisms, including a tail whip that will really hurt you. I know from experience, and gnarly ass bites that will leave chunks out of you. Or they're very painful bites. Oh, dude, dude. Yeah, that stuff's bad. Messes up with your brain and how you think about things. It can actually cause extreme anxiety. Extreme anxiety. Didn't know all that. You want to know what's really crazy? So I had 3 babies. So I'd go to the hospital, I'd get tests and stuff all the like. But for some reason, with my 3rd baby, and they didn't do this with my other 2, they tested me for that, and I had it. But because what's really crazy about that, it always stays with you, which sucks. And the way you get it though, like if you have a strictly indoor cat, the chances of them having it are really low. But if you have a cat that goes indoor outdoor, that's where you can pick it up from. Just from cleaning their cat litter, just from doing what you should do as a cat owner and clean their cat litter every day, at least once. You can get it. And I had it, but they could tell it was in this. I had it for a long, like 10 plus years. I was like, that's freaking crazy. So it wouldn't have affected the babies, but you'll always like test for it. Yeah, which they're talking about, the toxoplasma. I think I forgot how you say it, but it's like people can get it from having cats, but the cats have to come in contact with rats. So unless you have rats inside your house or your cat goes indoor outdoor, strictly indoor cats where you don't have a rat issue, you shouldn't have it. But yeah, it's like, so because I got it a long time ago, but if you were to acquire it while you're pregnant, it's not good for the baby. I don't got no snaps. Usually you're not, because it overlaps with so many other things, you wouldn't know you have it. But it can change it affects your brain. For my, like, you can get anxiety. Man, I had to look it up. It's crazy. It's like, and when I was thinking about like when I could have had it, I was like, oh damn, like that makes sense. It's something. Hold on. It's not like you're sick from it. Hold on. What does toxoplasma do to your brain?
Toxoplasma gondii is a parasite that infects brain cells, forming cysts. It disrupts communication by changing chemical signals and boosting dopamine, which can cause behavioral
Here's
changes,
what it can do.
increased risk-taking, and slower.
God dang it, that's not true. It can increase your risk take, like when it's like in its highest like thing, it can increase your risk taking, like you feel extra confident and you're gonna do real stupid stuff. slower reaction times, and potential links to psychiatric disorders like schizophrenia. So yeah, messes with your brain. Isn't that crazy? No, I was saying, but that's like one of the things you can sometimes get like where you're having anxiety because like, look what I just told you. Like all of a sudden you're extremely confident, can't really move as fast as you could with your reaction time. Also schizophrenia possibly. But you are right. People do get anxiety from everything. I'm saying like that's one of the, that's why I was also saying it's hard for people to know if they actually have it unless you get tested because you get anxiety from everything. That's one of the things it didn't say, but that was something that my doctor told me. But you get it from cats who get it from rats and they get it from hats. Yeah, yeah, it's not. That's exactly what I'm saying, Punk Kitty. You would never know. And that's exactly another thing. Maybe I was just drinking a lot during that time frame. And sometimes it gives people confidence. You never know. That's why so many people don't even know they've ever had it. Rats get, oh, damn it, not hats. One of my friends had that happen actually from the Seven Leaf Devil. And she thinks that maybe she got like something that was like laced with something. But yo, it was like a year of just like nuts, like crazy text messages she would send. And so she hasn't touched it since. Rabies are that's a very scary disease. It's a very scary. Well, I guess what is this parasite? Is it a parasite? What is it? Is it an actual parasite or is it just a disease? I forget. But what's scary about it is there's no cure. There's been maybe there was one girl who survived, and they tried to apply her method of how they were able to get her to survive. I think they put her in a coma. They put her in a medically induced coma. I forget what other things they did, but she ended up surviving. She's like one of the only documented cases of somebody surviving it. Nope, I'm not any. Nope. Job your mom. It's a scary, scary. Thunder. I know everything. There you go. It's awesome to know all the random everythings. It truly is. About what controlling thoughts? The civil meter? Or what? It's a chameleon, guys. I'm doing great. What time it be? Oh, shiznits. Damn. I believe it definitely. I was never really big into it. For me, it was always like at the end of the day before I went to sleep type of a thing. And then after I had children, I just don't. It was never like. See, because I can't. Like, so many of my friends and coworkers, like, when we would be serving or bartending, like, they were lit up. And they were fine. Me, on the other hand, we're gonna have some crazy ass stupid conversations. Like I wouldn't do as good, nor would I be get so that was never like it was just like a wind down thing for me. Good night, Justin. Well, because okay, somebody made this for me at a reptile show because I'm there's not that like there are a lot more panther chameleon breeders than me. But, like they're not like everywhere, like all python and gecko breeders. So like in my area, oh, it's just a chameleon lady. I really like. I mean, I breed panther chameleons, so I have a lot because of that. I like the lizards. Mm. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think it's technically a champagne color. I don't do the silver eyes. I can do gold, like a coolerish gold, but straight up silver, I don't. This is it's like a champagne. It's not a silver. Dude, pop rocks, man. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. You're hold on. I'm buying a glass tree frog and a terrarium. Um, dumpy tree frogs. I have mine in a bioactive. Actually, all my reptiles that are not chameleons are in bioactive setups. I like my dumpy tree frogs. I'd imagine, is it similar care? I have a UVB light for them. It's not necessarily required, but I have UVB lights for them. Thank you so much for all those subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to branch out more here. I was strictly TikTok for the longest time, but I don't trust them. I just, okay, here's my thing. When it comes to Panther Chameleons, I am like hands down your girl. Like, I will tell you as much, and if I don't know, I'll let you know, because then I'll go ask somebody that for sure knows, and that doesn't happen too often. But what others, I don't. I'm so nervous to give the wrong advice for species I'm not confident in. But my best advice, truly, with any exotic animal, um, it's so crazy. You would never think this, but for any exotic animal, my recommendation, if you have a Facebook, go look up that type of whatever you're wanting to get for groups. There's Facebook groups for like literally everything, but those groups, like when I was in African cichlids, when I had those fish, it wasn't Google, it wasn't any pet store work or nothing. It was the Facebook groups for African cichlids, and then from there I found different species like haps that I really liked, or the obese peacocks, and from there you found your real good breeders, and you found your people that knew everything. You found the people who knew how to give you the proper filter system, all of that. That's where you found it all. And here's the thing, like in those groups, because you could tell who's a real person or not, you're seeing their actual results because people are always posting their stuff. And that's where in chameleons, there's two groups I'd recommend going to for chameleons. There's stuff that you need to stay away from, but you can find the people that know what they're talking about. And the search feature is awesome. Like if you have a question about whatever species you're into, like, and you're in that group, and you're like, I'm making up a thing. This is a hypothetical thing, but you're like trying to figure out their supplementation or whatever. What type of, you can type it in the search bar, and somebody else has either asked that same question or somebody else just randomly talked about it, and you'll see that word. I like that. That's my recommendation, because you'll be able to figure out a lot more. Oh, those are the ones that you can see their heartbeat. That's dope. Don't get a Komodo dragon. Why? Why do you want a 200-pound lizard that can actively like decide to destroy you? Robert, because I'm doing a stream. What the hell do you think people are going to do on these things? Yeah. Didn't you come in here last time and say, I'm not a wrestler? Do I look like a wrestler? That was it. The humidifier seems to be very big for them. I don't know. I don't wrestle. Like, no matter what it is, you can look at. Yeah, YouTube as well. Damn. You're busy. Huh? Huh? Dude. Gee, I'm hungry. I'm not gonna eat right now, though. I can't. Ah, Eric, the name. Dude, I'm so happy that I keep saying there will be somebody who I'm gonna like have to like give a pat on the back. I'm gonna fall for their username. But these are hilarious. Sitting on. These are hilarious names, honestly. So clever. I think it's, pretty freaking. Yeah, I got my info from Spider-Man. Yeah, you can read professional things. I have professional books. I have books from scientists about panther chameleons. Unfortunately, what sucks about this, when it comes to basically any reptile and or amphibian, if it's older than 5 years, I promise you there's been more studies done where people do different like husbandry methods. Like I have some, because they're like your original like some of your original textbooks for the panther chameleons. There's things in there that are still accurate, obviously, about the species itself, but the husbandry that's recommended isn't what we do now. So that's the whole thing. Because here's the thing. I know and can message whenever or text call to scientists of chameleons who are professionals, but they're in the Facebook groups. Because nowadays, most people, we're not going to go to get a book. I love reading. I love reading paper books. But most people, that's not what they're going to do. They're going to go on their phone and look online. So these guys are like, I got it. And they create their own, like, Chameleon Academy. He's a scientist. Peter, I can't say his. He's from, oh God, what country is he from? But he's another scientist. And they do have books, but they have information online and Facebook and here and everywhere. And that's because they had to adjust to times. Like, most people just aren't going to do the books, which sucks, but that's why I say that. Like, it's not just like hobbyists. Like, there's the people that know the things are in there. Like, in my case for the chameleons, actual scientists. So that's why I say that. I wouldn't have known about them had it not been from Facebook, which is crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Renner. Oh. You work overnight, so it's hard to... I am. They're so smart. Chameleons are so intelligent. They're very intelligent. I love them. I am not married, but I have a boyfriend. I have been married I was married for a long time. A long time. Like 11 years. Came in another... Oh, wait a minute. Were you somebody that was like not in anymore? Because like a mod like took you out of it? What are you saying? The other night we had that one account who had like other troll accounts who was trying to convince me to like try to get me to say that I was a self-hating white person or something. I was like, what? He had more accounts. It was the same profile picture, just a slightly different username. You guys go, dude, that was dedication. No, why do you want to know my age? Oh, the Belgian Malinois? Those are awesome dogs. Those are so cool. They're so smart. They're so smart. I know that I don't have that. I'll be honest, I don't have dedication for a Belgian Malinois. Like, shit, those suckers are like, you want a Velociraptor as a dog, go get one, but you're gonna have a, don't just go get one. This is not the dog you just go get. And people think it, because it was in a movie. It was in a movie, like, oh, and then they start all buying Belgian Malinois, and they're like, what the hell did I get? What is this thing? Like some of those suckers, because they chew so hard on rocks and shit. They have to get steel teeth because you got your teeth down just from biting shit. They're a smart dog. They have to be a working dog. You have to give them a job. I am a mom. Hi, Daniel. No, I'm not gonna do it. Why would I do it? I will not ever do. Listen, you're ever gonna see a video of me singing like I'm a ninja song? You're not gonna see me doing that. I'm not gonna just cancel myself. I would have to like be like, you don't even, no. I'm not gonna just start talking in any accent like that. I'm not. I think she's up in the rafters with her geckos. So the last thing I would need to do is like, you have me talking in some different accent and someone screaming, get bitch, and cancels me. Why do y'all keep asking? What do you think? Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Especially on a live, probably not. They are. Oh, the dogs are. Your ex is Japanese. Yeah, freaking like, the Japanese are freaking awesome. There's these there are these like toys, and this is gonna sound so stupid. Damn it, I would have to go in where the kids are sleeping to get them. They're not like toys that you play with, like they're like knick-knack display type of toys, but they're like so freaking cool, and they're from Japan, and the only way you can buy them in the US is if somebody becomes an approved vendor of these things. Actually, I have one of the ones out here. I forgot. This is one. Now, this isn't even a cool one, and that sucks. Now, this one I could swap out its face, so I can have it where it's a Jackson's chameleon where its tongue is not about to shoot out. But they make these realistic knick-knack toys, and some of them, the more expensive, this is just a realistic still one, but some of them, like, you can, like, literally move every part. Like, you can make one eye close, or you can make the eye go over here. You can make its tail in a different position. They have different, like, freaking tongues you attach to it. Dude, what are they called? Which one? What brand is this? But they're so fucking cool, dude. Like, I have some, you can, like, Pac-Man frogs, or you can close one of their eyes down. You can move, like, there's totally movable. And yeah, they're they're Japanese toys. They have a freaking red bearded dragon, and the whole purpose of it is it's scowling at you. And it's recommended to set your bearded dragon knickknack toy like wherever you work, so it reminds you to stay productive, because it's literally judging you. It's like, just looking at you like, you fucking lazy fuck, dude. And they're Japanese toys, so you can go spend a crap ton of money on them, like, online, because they're all mostly limited edition stuff too. Like, there's a Panther Chameleon one, but that sucker's $300. They have two different types of pants. But I want them because they're realistic. This is just a basic one. This was a cheap. Anyways, you brought up, you have a Japanese axe. Everything. I love everything there, because, like, their freaking soda's cool. Like, they just do all these extra random ass shit to their stuff. And it's like, dude, it's so cool. Like, why can't we have soda like that? Why can't we have knick-knack toys like this? Why can't we have that? Oh, no, we can't. No. And, like, their freaking candy, like, they have these Skittle things there, and it's like, our Skittles aren't like that. Damn, it's so, I want to go to Japan really bad, actually. That's somewhere I would love to visit, is Japan. And Australia and New Zealand. But I've only been to Mexico. That's not even the coolest one I have. You don't get it. You don't get the cool ones I have. There's so many. I geeked out. What the fuck? Blah, 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 blah. Good morning. The bowing that they do, yes. I think it's very cool. You don't need to just take me. I'll take you. Is that how it works? Sorry. Is that just, you can't just get take. Oh, I am very pleased that the person who was trying to get a recommendation on, can I just politely steal a woman from her family if I'm in love? Like, the whole what? That person is, I'm happy they're not in here. Why you look so old and young at the same time? That's an odd comment question on here, actually. Dude, who was in here that night? That one where, you know exactly, if you remember that, you're like, but what if it's polite? What if I just take them politely? I'm like, you're talking it, it's called kidnapping. But she's not a kid. I'm like, it's not, it's still kidnapping. You can't just, that was so, I'm like, I go, why don't you ask Elizabeth Smart like that? Yeah. Because he stole her from her family for, in the name of love. That was so nuts. That's how long have you been a mom for? For as long as I've had kids. Like, I like these, like, kind of around the bush, like, beating around the bush questions. And I'm, like, trying to figure out, like, what are you trying to ask without just straight up asking it. It cracks me up. No, I'm not. Not on here. Not on here. I am not on here. Sean? No. That was the same night that the person who kept, like, can I see your jacket collection, please? And we were like, no. We're like, no, like, please, just some of them. And we're like, no. And then I teased them. I was like, I'll show you one. And I never did. And they got upset. Huh. I'll take that one. Wait. Aren't there two different ones now? Aren't there two different ones? Why are you asking where I is? Why is it those two places? Why is it just those two cities there you're asking about? I don't think I have anything. Oh, well, that just sounds like a you problem. It's a you thing. It's a you thing. definitely in Canada. Totally. I I love my rights as a Canadian citizen. They're great. I love my free health care and the fact that we are a very safe country because all the pews have been banned. Well, I was just curious because there's like other cities in the Midwest. Chicago's in the Midwest. Nashville, Memphis. No. Nope. I would not do that. Do you mind? Dude, I'm getting, it cracks me up. Listen, comments go everywhere from there to asking me to stick my head in the air fryer. Either way, I'm entertained. Not like it's building my confidence up, but it's just freaking hilarious. Kansas is my neighbor. I live in the St. Louis area. Oh boy, Sean, why do they name it Kansas instead of Missouri City? Well, it's actually there's Kansas City, Kansas, and then there's Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, there's two different. It's split in half by the Missouri River. I at one point lived in Overland Park, Kansas, which let me tell you, I freaking hated it. I went from Granite City, Illinois to Overland Park for a little bit. I was in Overland Park. Different vibe entirely. But why do they not call it that? So if I don't, what is the reasoning? I don't know why. I don't get why. Well, I know why it's called. I know why the Mississippi River is called. Hold up. Okay. So it's. What is the longest river? Try to not Google. What is the longest river in the United States? What's our longest river? What is our longest river? What is our longest river in the United States? Not the Illinois River, no, it's not the Illinois River. Please don't, that's not, no, definitely not the Illinois River. The longest river in the United States, come on, y'all, we have definitely learned this at one point in some class that you took. If you are a United States citizen or have gone to school in the U.S., you've learned this one. It's the Missouri River. Most people think it's a Mississippi. Yeah, and it's kind of interesting because technically the Mississippi River should technically be called the Missouri River because you name the river like basically whatever river is getting dumped like if the longest one. So the Missouri at the point that it dumps into the Mississippi is actually is longer than like the point of the Mississippi. But if you like the Missouri is longer than the Mississippi River, but they didn't discover the Missouri River until after the Mississippi River. So that's why the Mississippi stuck its name. If technically you would be naming it based on like which river was the longest, but anyways, they didn't. So that always trips us up. The Missouri River. I live as a crow flies about 15 miles away from the Mississippi and about 20 miles away from the Missouri. I like both rivers. The Missouri is pretty dang dangerous. I would never recommend swimming in it. Yeah, it's a long river. So, what the hell did I do that for? The fuck did I even do that? What? There had to be something. There had to be something. I used to ride the Amtrak. Do you mean the Metrolink? Unvax Chad, did you just call the Metrolink the Amtrak? Or wait. Wait. The Amtrak. Man, why am I thinking the Metrolink? The Metrolink sounded good. The Metrolink's not, don't ever go on it now. It's not safe anymore. Even when I was a kid, when my dad would take me on trips from Granite City to like the St. Louis Zoo or the Science Center, and we would be on the Metrolink. It smelled of a beautiful smell of urine and the attempted products that they would use to attempt to clean it. Yeah, I think the Amazon. Uh, the Metro Link is the other one. That's like our like inner city and kind of county transportation train thing. But don't go on it now. Is it the Amazon? Is it the Nile the longest, but the Amazon is the widest? Or wait, no, no, no. I don't even know. I've been having to play around with it. Showing the Nile is the longest, not the Amazon. That's why I thought the Nile was the longest, but I believe the Amazon's the widest. I think. The Mississippi River is pretty damn wide, but not as wide as the James River. Have you ever seen the James River? The James River will make you think you're. It's freaking wide. It's a very wide. We're talking, you know what? We're talking about random bodies of water and the certain record that each body of water places in whatever. It's called knowledge. Geography, folks. That's crazy, Daniel. You have a coyote. You can't swim in the, I mean, you can swim in the Mississippi River with a life vest. People actually in the Mississippi River are all the time doing water sports in that river. It's not as, I mean, it's a river. Like, it's a big ass river. And, like, but that river, people are, like, doing actual water sports in all the time. I know this because we would camp overnight on the river back in the day. And, I was like, I'm like a little banjo music playing when I said that. Probably like, oh god, she's fucking redneck. Missouri River's current super fast, very fast, way faster than the Mississippi River. The Missouri River is much more dangerous than the Mississippi. You don't see people doing the water sports on the Missouri River. The Mississippi is called you'll get pulled like no, Mississippi River is not the Nile River. The Nile River is in Africa, and the Mississippi River is in the United States. And no, does it technically? No, I'm like saying, like, if you live in an area where you're like, oh, let's go do some water sports today, and yay, I remember something. German fan is here. You sound very educated. The Mississippi is gross, I'm not gonna lie. The longest river is actually in the sky. Third. Are you checking like those? Hold on. The chameleons are down testing. You're sleeping. No, you can't swim in the Missouri, though. I mean, no. Yes. On 4, it's 5:01 where I'm at. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. We never clarify AM or PM in that song, though, do we? You swam across the Ohio River. Good job, buddy. Good job, Eric. I wouldn't attempt it. I'm fake as all get out. What you're watching is just an illusion. I'm not really here, nor are you there. This is not real at all. I have swam in the Mississippi River, but I had a life vest on because I wasn't about to try that shit without a life vest. I wouldn't attempt that one either. Nah. Nah. I have, indeed. I've never swum in the Missouri. I have decided to swim in the Missouri. No, you're right about the Three Rivers is right. Oh no, the Matrix is so right. That's where we're at. The Matrix. I don't, man, an angel. I've been told. Never mind. Why are you asking me that question? I have some odd feeling you're trying to correlate it with like a certain thing that and certain appendage that y'all have. You're like, I'd like to somehow make this coordinate to any topic somehow. Rivers. To man. I need the code for the Matrix. Oh shoot. I can't give it to you. Oh. I'm sorry. Because it's freaking hilarious. I will just. It's funny. It's so different here, though, I think. Why? What? Oh, damn, it is 5 a.m. Here, I was worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Good morning. Crypto. You needed to pass a quest, shit, man. Why would you go on a side quest? Life's complicated enough. We don't need to be trying to get all those extra gems and shit right now. You just focus on the main thing. We could come back to it later so we can get a complete 100% on our maps and shit. Oh no, 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 no. And the bear does worth a shot. Y'all are freaking hilarious. Oh my god. Danny, Eric. Danny, Eric, y'all are amazing. You're tired? I should be tired. Swimming across the river. I wouldn't attempt it. I wouldn't. I mean, I remember when I was at Table Rock Lake, for some dumbass reason, I decided I was going to swim out to the buoys I had out there, which I believe is a half-mile one way. Really stupid. Now, that was a lake, but you are close-ish. You're still in the safe area, but you're where the dam's at. Not like it's like you don't want to go past the buoys. But yeah, I was like, so I got, and I was like, yay. And then I looked, I was like, fuck. I remember I was like, no, why did I do this? And I was like, well, I'm just going to float my way back to shore. And that's what I did. I just like, I'm a bass, like, what? And I wasn't going to put any more energy into that. Nope. What? Sorry. Wait a minute, they're still sleeping. Isn't there alligator over in Missouri? No. They can't survive our winters. My eyes are beautiful. My eyes look tired. Thank you, user. No, it's not fun to do that. It's actually really, honestly, it's. Did I just like? I mean, I don't think I was trying not to show about laughter at a comment. Oh my god, dude, I'm so stupid because like I'd be waking up at 6:30. What do I even do? And then I gotta work. I'm fucking dumb. We have no snow. There's like I think maybe a little bit left from our snowstorm fern, winter storm fern. Oh my god, it is 5 a.m. The dilemma I've did. Hey, hopefully my public watch hours are getting even higher up there, though. Oh, I'm hoping that was. Like, it's only February. It's like the beginning of February, so like yeah, we can totally get more snow still. It's 5:07. I have to take my kids to school. They have to be there at 8. But like yeah. I mean, I guess if I were to shut my eyes right now, I get like I would never enter REM. Sleeping. Heck. No, Isaac. Actually, they get extremely bright and they stand out really a lot. You know what? It's been long enough, and then I will go and put my head down for an hour and a half, essentially. Where's my flashlight at? I'll show you. Some of them should be in their actual pajama colors at this point. I have some of my males go into that color stage relatively fast compared to others. So they should be in it. It usually takes a few hours for them to change into their sleeping pajama colors. So let's see which of my boys are in it. They're gorgeous. So it looks like Boudreaux kind of is. He just is sleeping in his spot where, oh, actually, I found a spot like this one. There's Boudreaux. He is bright Caribbean blue. And his sleep, he's so pretty right now. Look at his colors. Yeah, so these change your coloration based on mood and temperature, not to camouflage. It's a very big misconception. So now my boys are in their sleeping pajama colors. There's Maui. Way in the back, though. You see how red he's looking? He's very hard to see because of where he's at. Mr. Mondays is in his pretty yellow coloration. Redline's bright red right now in his sleeping. Look at that. Oh, and look at Maui. Oh, look at Helix. He's looking pretty. Big Polly. He's getting his colors. Where's Mr. Meeseeks? Dude, where the fuck are you? Meeseeks? Oh, here he is. I was expecting better colors from him. We're at Gambino. He's kind of not too much. Gianghiotti, he's looking gorgeous. You're welcome. And Kenny Mother FM Powers. He's pretty. And la la la. Damn it. Wait, what? You have tremendous genes. I must say, or how you say it in America. God damn. What? Thanks, Melody. We got them. Hey. Oh, Jethro, mother effer, why are you not ever in your... I never get to see your pretty yellows. Ever. Ever do I see your pretty yellows. You? Shit. You are welcome. Alright. Ooh, I wonder what Billy Wowzers looks like right now. Billy Wowzers, where are you, Billy? Oh, right in freaking front of my face is where you're at. Oh. Look at that side. That side looks pretty awesome. And then, let's see, who we got here? Dino Dino. Where are you, Dino Dino? Dino Dino, I would love to hear from Brittany, the other Brittany, who's already paid for you in full. Oh, you're way back there, okay. Now, let's look at Rafiki, Desi's boy. Where the hell? Oh, and wow. Some of them are taking a bit longer, but it's all Gucci. Alright, so that is sweeping pajama colors for some of the boys. They're pretty. Yeah, honestly, because... Hold up. We would see more pajama colors probably closer to like 7 a.m. for some of them. So, yeah, that's my favorite color change. But you don't see it that often. But it's really pretty and bright and beautiful. Desi got 4. No. He's sleeping. I did have him on there, but he was in nothing. Not that he's not pretty. He just wasn't like really showing off pajama coloration. Oh my gosh. And 2 lychees from Paul. They do look like little dinosaurs. As I said, I like dinosaurs, but I can't have them because they're extinct. So we got all these lizards. Ooh, you're like, man, never mind. Have we ever met, who knows a reptile keeper who just has 1 reptile? Look. No. I have 59 chameleons. Then when Desi gets her 4, well, shoot, I'll have 55 chameleons. And then I have probably around mid upper 20s that will find new branches eventually. I'm in the St. Louis, Missouri area. But if you are interested in a panther chameleon when my babies are ready, I do priority overnight shipping anywhere in the US except for Hawaii and basically except for Alaska. You're like, I was such a good, responsible reptile keeper. I was like, I'm only gonna have this and nothing else, and I maintained it, and now I have like 100 or 200 plus. I don't know. Does America, I mean, USA have many lizards? Do we have many, like, I mean, certain parts do? I feel like if you tallied up all the different species of lizards that are in across all the, including Hawaii, everywhere in US, I'm sure there's a good amount of species, but they're just not as cool. Like they're just not as cool. I'm sorry, they're just not as cool. They're just not as cool as like chameleons. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. You're not too. You're like about 3.5 hours from me, I think. I've been there in Bloomington, um, that last year. I don't know that I'll be back in Bloomington again because yeah. Yeah, you're not far from me at all. I just had people from Kansas, like, oh God, like Carl Junction, which is like half-ish way. So that was fun and exciting. But anywho, I, I'm gonna call the morning night. I feel like I should just maybe close my eyes for and make sure my alarm's on. I was a little stupid to forget to turn my alarm on. That sucks so bad. Barzell definitely does too. But my panther chameleons are native to Madagascar. None of the Americas actually have true chameleons that are native. There's invasive, like panthers and veils are invasive. It's 5:15 now. Oh, it hurts. So, oh, my lips are bothering me too. All right, y'all. I'm gonna call it a morning night. And I do think, you know what? If you guys really think that you guys would watch the chameleons in their enclosures, that I'm working, making calls, so I have to be muted because I can't, like, you don't want to hear me. You don't want to hear me talking to the people on the phone. And they probably wouldn't like to know if, like, if they happen to be scrolling on YouTube and they're like, as they're talking, they hear the response, like, what? That would be awful. You'll see me around. I'll try it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll try it. But it will be with the lower quality phone. But I'd be curious to see if it's as bad if I'm not double streaming like I was trying to. I'll feed them something. You'll definitely see them eat when I'm doing that. Oh, for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't work like. I'll take a few moment breaks here and there, but I will have to mute it when I'm doing the calls because, like. My. All right, y'all. See you a bit later. Oh no, I was just the whole thought of like me being on the phone with somebody and like say they happen to be like scrolling on YouTube and then like they find some chameleon and they're like, well, that's a cool lizard. And then as they're talking, they hear a voice in the background saying the same thing as the voice on their phone. They're like, that could be bad. What's sleep? No, I do. I need to call it. I need to contact the internet company again because I feel like there's no reason it should have been unless truly it was a. I wonder, has this been a better experience in TikTok? As far as like, because I felt like it was kind of glitching a lot over there. I, I don't know. Except for my Wi-Fi did straight up like shut off for a second. I don't know. Because it's so glitchy half the time over there. And then I'm over here, I'm fine. So I don't ever know if it's actually just an app thing or if it's in my connection. And then we'll also find out if it was actually my phone or if it was double streaming too. Okay. Here, that one time it did that though was actually like it like for some I think my thing like reset or something. But it was when I would move. I don't know who that is. I've never heard of that name. I'm assuming possibly since I've never heard of the name. It's anywho. I'm gonna do a What does Stewie Griffin say when he got prescribed ADHD medication? What was it he says? I'm gonna take a close your eye time break. I'm gonna close my eyes now. Do you remember? I used to love Family Guy. I just haven't watched it in a hot minute. What was that called? What did he say? What did he say? I used to be able to quote everything. It's time to hydrate my eyes. Whatever he said. Family Guy was fun. Peter. Wait, hold on. It was not good. Peter. I don't know, but I'm assuming there's a reason I don't know because it's not my thing that I'm into. But you are. Hold on. Peter. That's. Oh, okay. I got you. All right, y'all. See y'all later today or whatever, night, whatever. Thank you for watching, and you'll be seeing the lizard a lot later. See ya.